Very cool.
We're just talking about what we would talk about with
We're live.
Hi guys, we're live now.
Perfect.
We're just talking about incest.
I know, right?
That's how we lead it. No, guys, it's Kit Harington.
If you consider, Kit Harington
If you're here
and
for the
Sophie
live
Turner
off
siblings,
rip,
then yes, we were talking
Yeah.
about that. No,
Then yes.
Lexi was explaining about how there's a.
Luckily, the actual
they're gonna
episode doesn't
do.
get this.
They're going to be in a
Yeah.
project together where they're each
Where
other's
they're
love
playing
interests.
love interests after always seeing each other as playing siblings on Game of Thrones together for so long that
Yeah.
when there's a kiss scene, they literally like after they yelled cut, pulled away and were like fake vomiting because they were like, oh!
All you had to say was Game of Thrones. I would have been like, oh, makes sense.
Yeah,
A lot of incest in Game of Thrones.
like if you Game of Thrones, yeah.
Oops.
True that.
Is it only just
Someone had a fetish while writing that shit.
I'm gonna eat some of my nuggies.
George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, George R.R. Martin.
All right, I gotta make sure.
Yeah,
that
was
I'm
there
connected to the?
Was there that much incest in the book?
Probably.
Dance of Fire and
Probably more.
Ice,
Probably
or the Dance
more.
of Ice and Fire? I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, I had this crazy realization. I was talking to someone. I was talking to my buddy Enrique. Because who was it? Who do we say? They're basically Jesus. It wasn't. Huh?
From Avatar.
That's who we led into. It was someone else. We were like, he's basically Jesus.
You guys good? Keep talking.
Oh, what were we talking about? We're basically like, oh, this character. Oh, we're talking about he finally realized Narnia is based off Christ.
I've never seen like a full.
You guys
I
have
don't think I've
to.
ever seen the full movie.
So Asmith, the Lion of Judah.
You know what's crazy? Is I think I mentioned this.
Yeah, she has mentioned this, but he was telling me, he's like, dude, did you know Narnia is a Christian movie? I was like, bruh, Lion of Judah, he's watching over us after he
See Tish's chat. What's up, Tish? Tish says, "Lion Jesus."
Yeah, you summoned her.
literally, but and then
Oh, you gotta summon people.
What up,
early.
Josh?
You gotta summon them early now. Do it now.
I summoned thee,
You
So
have
we
a
got
delay.
Tish and we got Josh ready. Who you gonna summon?
Bobby. Actually, no. Well, Bobby, yes.
sorry.
Pull out. You obviously
Yeah,
summon.
no.
I'm
Summon all of them.
I'm basically Sung Jin Woo, so I can multi-summon.
Bobby, do Josh, do SB,
I summon my child, Kyron.
do Marco.
SB Marco. I don't need to summon Jacob.
Sway. Yeah, Jacob's already here.
Sway, Bobby,
Kyron's not on.
I guess we'll
social
find
media.
out.
Sepsis.
We will find out. But anyways, while we wait for our friends to go ahead and be summoned,
Thomas.
Summon Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
He hops in.
Pedro
Yeah.
Pascal.
Zebra cakes with Pedro Pascal.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
can you imagine?
Crazy, huh? She's like, she has the.
I had a conversation with Pedro,
like-
and he
she
loves
has-
Attack on Titan.
She has the
actually.
podcast on her phone. She goes, "Hey Pedro, look at this podcast. Look at the podcast. You want to say hi?"
Yeah. He's like, I had a convo with him, and he loves Attack on Titan, so I shared your guys' stream with him.
Dude, how did you
Whoa.
know, Lex?
That would be a
So look what Josh just said.
How did you
Literally,
know?
what did you just do earlier today? You're like, I don't have chat up.
Well, I don't have chat up. I'm so sorry.
It involves what you ate.
Burger
He's
King?
craving something.
Craving Burger King. I just clocked out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's
Josh,
up, man.
I just
He
got
heard
Burger
you
King
talk
today.
about it. His ears
Yeah,
started
right
burning.
before we
I know.
went live. Yeah, she was talking about how she
Oh,
took
you
the
did summon
dogs for a
Josh.
drive, and I was like, "Where'd you go?" She's like, "Oh, I went to Burger King." So there you go.
Yeah, I did. I went to Burger King earlier.
Josh, what do you get? What do you get it from Burger King?
And do you use the app? And if not, you definitely should be. They have great deals there.
There you go.
Super easy.
Oh.
Use the app for every fast food
Ooh,
place ever. It's not embarrassing.
Jacob says, "Yo, just got done hanging out with Thomas
That's what's
IRL.
up.
Yo, what is
IRL.
up
What's
to you
up?
both?" It says, "Great minds
Yeah.
think alike." What's your order?
He's like, I don't want to tell you.
What's your order?
Back to TV.
If you tell me yours, I'll tell
It
you
says,
mine.
We're all connected. Damn right we
No,
are.
we
I mean,
are.
come on.
We all
this
share
is that
one brain
AOT.
cell.
We're
We all
literally.
do.
This is like that Eldian connection that we all
Yeah, we're all in the pads
Royal
together.
we
Leader.
are
on the
just the
pads.
root of the tree.
Yeah.
awesome.
I have a
didn't say so.
prediction.
Sick hat.
What's
Thank
your
you.
prediction?
Next Avatar movie, our Jesus dies and rises
Is there
from the
gonna
grave.
be like a? Is there gonna be like a euthanization / like Exodus type plan?
No, I just think we're getting. She
We're following
dies
along
and then
with
the
the
tree brings
Bible.
her back to life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just basic Jesus resurrection.
Because she's clearly like
She's
Just-
blue Jesus.
changing people's anatomy.
No,
She's
seriously.
the founding titan of
Yeah.
Avatar.
No,
Yo, we got Zway in chat. What's up, Zway?
Oh,
the
We got our
Bacon
friends in chat.
King.
wow.
Awesome. Love you guys so
far,
much. Glad
good,
you guys
dude.
are
Your
able to go ahead
summoning-
and
your
hang
summoning
out with
is
us.
working.
Look at what Josh said in chat.
Jutsu.
He responded to the "What's your order?"
So I get the Bacon King.
The Bacon King. Wow. Honestly,
Burger King enough to know what a bacon.
let's say admission. Yeah. So I admit that I do not go to Burger King as often as really never.
I summoned Ryuk.
Ryuk.
Yeah.
Whoa. What's up,
Hi,
Ryuk?
Ryuk.
But
The summoning circle's going crazy.
Well,
all
you
I
should,
get from
because
there-
their fries are actually really
let's say that's all I get. All I
Fries
get
and
are the
chicken
chicken fries. That's all I get.
That's mine.
So, but they also have spicy chicken fries, don't they?
They do.
I don't think I've had
They've
them.
had like the seasonal cheddar hot Cheeto
Yeah.
fries.
When Jesus is coming back, I'm gonna take him to Denny's. That's what's up. There you go. Take him to Denny's.
Dude, I've been meaning to take you somewhere.
Yeah.
The moment he comes down.
All Denny's.
Dude, you gotta
24
go to
hours
Denny's.
in
Bro,
heaven.
ain't that the
Yeah.
truth?
There's probably a 24 hours Denny's in heaven,
It
Jacob.
says, or to
Canonically,
piggyback
there's
off
no
that,
nighttime in heaven, so
her avatar
everything
body.
is 24 hours.
Let's play on Trinity. Ooh.
Oh
that's
yeah,
an
her
interesting
avatar
theory.
body becomes sentient.
That's an
Because
interesting
she
theory
is
for
AWA.
sure.
That's why there's like so much
Summon me
feedback.
the lottery quick. That'd be
Summon
crazy.
me the lottery. I know.
Um,
I was just talking about that with someone. How
Winning
with,
scratch off.
with Zach when we went to LA.
Yeah.
Me, Zach, and Mom were just talking about how we were like, we're looking at all these houses, and I'm looking up the prices on Zillow, and we're like,
Yeah.
damn, we got to win the lottery. That's the only answer
LA's
we
gotta
have.
be
We got to win the lottery.
most expensive place to live.
I won't
I'm
tell you
sick of
guys,
it.
but there will be signs. There will
Ryuk
definitely be
says,
signs.
I have something to say. I am Lolliet. Ooh,
Oh.
okay.
Are you sitting in your chair like?
So,
So Lolliet, what's up?
who's L
I
Lolliet?
take a potato
Detective
chip.
L? Are you both?
and I eat it.
You're both.
I just wanted to tell you that I am L.
I know, right? That's something that L definitely wouldn't do.
Yeah. He does it in the during their college entry exams.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just sitting next to Light and he just goes, I just wanted to let you know that I am L. He like
Yeah,
whispers
you're right.
it to him.
Maybe that is something that he would do.
Something that he
and
literally
Light's like,
did.
Hold on. Josh says, I've been keeping up with Ronnie's
He's
art,
like,
and wow,
I can't
her
react.
exhibit is so good. You know what's funny, Josh?
Lock
is that,
in, twin.
So Ronnie went ahead and she like asked me, she's like, wait, she goes, is this Josh? Did Josh just follow me? And I was like, oh yeah, that's Josh. And she was looking at your art too. She thought your art looked freaking crazy. And also she was tripping out over
That's high.
like,
Whatchamacallit.
she thought that your stuff
High
was
praise.
like,
Thank you.
was
we all share the same brains.
Brain
what
is
am I thinking
not
of? Help me
brainy
out
right
here
now.
too.
Okay.
Like already something that's like already established as like an anime and stuff and all that. You know, I was trying to think of a specific word, but anyway, she thought that like Josh's art wasn't his art. It was stuff that he was posting from other people's stuff. You
like
know?
an appreciation.
like a
Established.
yeah, like I guess established, yeah, but like a popular anime that you know people post all their different art, or
Yeah,
whatever
like
and stuff. You know,
well-renowned anime that's already.
Either way,
Well-renowned. Yeah, that's
she was
that's about all
published.
my
Yeah,
brain
Tish
could
says
think.
published. Yeah, probably published, but I
We're all
was just
saying
like.
synonyms of the same
She
thing.
Yeah.
thought that you were just posting like cool ass art, and it's like, no, that's literally
him.
Josh's cool ass
Yes,
art.
That's
scroll,
why
there's
we
a video
gas
of
him
him
up.
doing it.
Yeah.
Scroll,
Like fan
there's
posts?
a
Yeah,
live video.
yeah, like fan posts. Reek says my main account is Lolliet. Yeah, my
So
account
are
is
you on
very
two
cool.
different devices
You're
right
going
now?
back and forth. All right, Zoe.
Are you like?
Thank you.
Jacob part
You're
2.
genuinely L.
You know what's crazy, Zoe, is that when we go ahead and do the subathon, I'm going to usually come up with more. All right? So you're going to come
I'm
up
gonna
with
need
more
you to have
accounts
a couple more accounts.
so that we can watch as much freaking One Piece as we
Yeah.
can.
Please
Anyways,
do.
Josh, so again, to go what you were saying, like Ronnie's show, and we're going to talk about it more in depth because, you know, it's kind of something that the three of us here, we all went to.
we were
But
all involved in. We had our fun.
Her show was absolute kick-ass, and this week has just been an absolute crazy week. And so she's going to all these
Yeah.
different like events and stuff, you know, like as artists, you know, do. They go, but so we're talking about it today, right before we went live. So she's at like a VIP kind of like, you know, invitation only like art event where a lot of collectors, a lot of, you know, artists obviously, and a lot of, you know, famous people go to. And so she's standing in line to go ahead and get into this event. And her and her other artist friend, they notice a certain somebody, right, who is a couple people behind them, and it just so happened to be Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
so
what?
they're like, oh my gosh, she literally was texting. She was like, oh my gosh, Pedro Pascal is literally behind me. And I was like, wait, what? That's crazy.
You think you saw that text? You think?
I don't know, maybe.
That's right.
Yeah, but yeah, so she's an absolute freaking rock star, and she's yeah. So the show is amazing. We'll talk more about it. Josh says some of the drawings I do are from different mangas, but I've never posted any art that's not mine. Yeah, that's what I figured
Yeah.
too. Is that like I know that you have your own specific you know story that you're working on, but the fact that again what you're posting is your art
Yeah.
is
is
like amazing. I mean,
and the references
it's
that he
literally
pulls
incredible.
from are also really cool. He
Yeah.
recently did a magic. She's a character from Marvel, but she's in Marvel Rivals, and he recently did a magic
okay.
drawing, and it came out so good.
Oh damn.
I gotta send it to Marco because that's Marco's main
Joshua.
on Marvel Rivals.
Joshua, my dear friend. I'm sure you've noticed. I'm not on Instagram. I demand
We need it on the Discord.
all art in Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should. There's an art tab.
Honestly, bro, like post in Discord, and it's a way for me to go ahead and see it. You know, like I appreciate.
I
your
feel
art,
like
man.
AJ. I
Yeah,
understand
some of them
AJ
do
now.
not use social
You understand
media
it?
like that anymore.
I get it. It's so peaceful though.
Yeah, dude, it's good, man. It's good.
so
Honestly,
peaceful.
even if just going on a little like social media break, you know, it's
I don't
it's
think I
good.
want it
I think
back.
it's beneficial. That's how I felt, man.
Yeah, there
You
comes
know
a
what?
point where you're like, I don't
Yeah.
need it.
But-
my phone hour, my screen time has dropped substantially.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty nice.
It's good, man. It's good.
Actually, my YouTube has gone up like by a couple hours.
that was literally
Yeah,
me.
that's what mine is. Mine's always YouTube.
It's YouTube, and I'm on like different sports apps and stuff.
yeah.
But most of mine is like
Oh my God,
FaceTime.
well, yes,
and
please.
maps.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Joshua says, "Tell her I really appreciate her compliments. Her art is genuinely breathtaking, and I love creative people, especially people who are thriving." Yeah, you know, it's crazy
Yeah, her
because
stuff
it's
is,
one
like,
thing.
deep.
One thing that I've realized too is that, like, you know, it's not easy, obviously, being an artist, but like, it goes beyond that. Like, artists literally have to work their asses off, you know, and there's obviously circumstances are different. Like, you know, we know that like nepotism is a thing. We understand there's like obviously, you know, element of luck and connections and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But you know, when like for me, I get to go ahead and personally see, you know, an artist that's absolutely putting everything that they can and everything that they got into it, literally sacrificing, you know, hours of sleep and stuff, you know, for, you know, a show or for whatever reason, right? Is just to stay busy and make sure that they have work for whenever an opportunity presents itself. But like, so much goes into it, and then it's like, I can only imagine when it's like being like an actor or something, you know, or anything in that field of the entertainment industry. It's like, you know, she just had her show, and so it's like, okay, awesome, and then now it's like, okay, what's next? You know, it's like, it's almost like the mindset of like, okay, you know,
it's like
you're looking
being
for
other
creative, being an
opportunities.
Yeah.
artist, like it's
You know?
always flowing.
Yeah, and so
That's why you got to network at those things. That's why we barely got to talk to her.
yeah. Oh, she was literally talking to
Bouncing
so many
around,
different people.
little Danny.
I was
entire-
actually really happy to see that. I'm like, okay, cool. She's talking to like.
That's usually how
That's
it always
so
is,
cool.
and I'm so glad that you guys, you know, for me, like selfishly and like I'm glad that, you know, you guys all showed up, because a lot of times I have to try to force conversation with people that are around me and stuff, you know, and like
Yeah.
I don't like to go ahead and be the most social person. Like I can in certain
Right.
elements and stuff, you know, but then you guys have also seen that I have like almost like a social media that drains.
There's a
Next thing you
battery.
know, I go ahead, I'm kind
Everyone's
of
got a battery.
I'm like standing over by one of the walls, and I'm just like standing there quiet, you know, just trying to
the
like
occasional
recharge.
sniff of the flowers.
yeah.
But it's like it was a
I
lot
know.
of fun. Again, personally for
Some
me,
batteries are bigger than others.
it was a lot of fun to go ahead and just be there with, you know, with all of you guys, you know, family and friends and stuff, and to be able to experience that with you guys,
Yeah.
and also too, like for me,
All
like
supporting the
as
same cool artists.
you know, her proud boyfriend, like literally, I'm just like, I get to go ahead, like you literally use the word, and it's perfect, like just see her like just thrive in her element, you know, and she's such a social butterfly, you know, and you know, she just has this way of like being so like charming and like memorable and stuff, you know, in her own kind of way, like where
Even in like especially in like creative spaces too,
Mm-hmm.
where the creations are her art, that I feel like she leaves like a little piece of herself in each of her art, because it's
Absolutely.
like a very
100% she
dreamy.
does.
they're like hazy memories,
Yeah,
you know?
hazy memories, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I think is so rad. That's
Yeah.
so cool, and just to be able to thrive in that, because you know, when you put a piece of yourself and it's a personal anecdote that's inside of an art, you really are putting yourself out there. Like, is someone gonna buy a memory I had, you know, that I painted? Because no matter what, it's gonna be nerve-wracking. But Ronnie just seemed so like Josh said, like in her element,
Yeah.
and just so like, obviously she was probably like a little stressed coming up to the day, but she seemed so
Composed.
just like in her, like that was like her happy place, just being like around her art and seeing that it's thriving and people are loving it.
Yeah.
And that's just so cool.
Again, like what I was saying it too is that
She did really well.
she's so memorable. Like there was this moment that happened late in the night, and they had like, you know, she
Yeah, ethereal.
had baked cookies for the gallery, for the staff and stuff, you know, and then so but when we're gonna get
She's
into
so
the close
sweet.
of the event, we're closing the event and stuff, and then we're over towards like the little back, over in the kitchen area, kind of away from the rest of the crowd. She has a cookie, right? Takes a little break, and then all of a sudden she goes back out there, and of course there's somebody who wants to meet her, right? And so she literally is like, she's so cute and adorable, and she's also hilarious too. She's just like, oh, sorry, my hand is cookie. Like, she literally, like, the way she phrases things is like, he literally was like, he's like, your hand is cookie, like, that's hilarious and stuff.
Only an artist.
Yeah. And
Only an artist's mind.
Yeah, she's like, sorry. And then so she kind of did like a little, like, like a little, like, sorry, my hand's cookie right now and stuff,
Fist bump.
But it's just, yeah, again, I'm so proud of her, and it was a lot of fun.
She said she entered her flow state.
Yeah, there you go. Josh said her stuff is ethereal. Josh said, I saw Lexy post her stuff. Oh, cool. Thanks for posting your stuff, Lex. And Josh said, I was like, whoa,
I took a photo of her in front of
this
her.
is sick, and I had to follow.
I took a photo of her in front of her big...
The large one, right?
Yeah, and I posted it, and I was like, look at her.
Yeah, so I said respect to her.
Dude, that big old painting.
Oh, Zach knows, because you helped me move those paintings.
Oh, man.
I had to literally
Yeah,
like
you and Dad
freaking
had to get them.
rent a U-Haul.
Yeah,
I'm
to
like,
get
hey,
those
Zach,
giant...
can you help me out?
I was gaming with him and Rafa, and we were all talking, and I heard Ryan in the background. I was like, AJ, how much is that big one? And he was like, oh, Zach wants to know how much it is.
Yeah.
Guess.
Zach was like pricing it out a little bit and stuff. He's like, how much is the big one? Just because
The big one that was there?
Yeah.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah.
I saw how much it was.
Oh, never mind.
I
didn't
can't guess.
see
But
that.
you weren't
because I saw
expecting
it.
that number, right?
I honestly didn't know what to expect. I went onto the gallery website because I was curious. I wanted to see how much it was. And because all I know is that you've said that she can't afford her
her
own
own.
art. And I'm like, okay, let me see what it is. It's probably like maybe a couple thousand. We'll see.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
Dog.
Yeah.
It was a
But you gotta keep in mind,
$48,000
though,
piece.
You gotta keep in
And
mind
it
too, though.
was amazing.
That like, it would be nice if like.
And her stuff was like the more economically priced stuff compared to the other.
Oh yeah.
The other art that was there, because there were other. It's a huge gallery. So there were other art.
So they had 3 other rooms
Artists
essentially,
there
right?
too, yeah.
I didn't, again. For me, I knew the reason why I was there.
Yeah.
I didn't go ahead and see.
AJ had priorities.
I didn't see the other 2
Which is good. You're a
exhibits
good
and stuff,
boyfriend for
which
that.
is again, it is what it is. I was there to go ahead and support my girl.
I
But,
think Ronnie's were cooler.
We were there a little early. We got there at like 4:45.
Yeah.
So we were able to walk.
You
around
got there a couple minutes before it actually like officially opened and stuff.
We even
Cool.
met the artist of the one that had an upstairs.
Yeah.
In the back.
It was an older guy, right?
Yeah. We met him and everything. We were like,
Yeah.
hey, and like we're trying to say things because we're like, I don't really understand art.
Mm-hmm.
Dad was like, it's very clean looking. And then Nathan, Marissa's boyfriend, Nathan came over and was like actually talking to him about real art stuff. And we're like, okay, cool. I don't know how to talk to an artist. I'm just here to support Ronnie. I'm sorry.
Now we blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to dress all like, okay, we're going to LA, so like feel free to express yourself.
A lot of
it's very
times,
artsy,
too,
but dress very nice.
You see people, they have their own specific style.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. LA, you could really express yourself.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
really
I was like,
interesting.
Zach, I was like, Zach, feel free to do your makeup. We were like doing his makeup together and stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. And again, I do my best to survive over in those conversations. Like there's some people that I saw that I definitely recognize because I've seen them before in the past, and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
And
there are
you
other
can strike
artists
a
too and
conversation
stuff,
just off that, being like, I've met you
And
before.
also shout out to Ollie too, because Ollie's somebody that I spoke to a while back, honestly, probably even over a year
was
ago.
cool.
And
I
and
liked
then
him.
saw him again. I was like, oh shoot, hey, what's up, dude? And this and that, and he's a game developer, so it's cool to go ahead and kind of just chat up with him
sick.
and stuff, and like I remember he was
Creatives and
telling me
creative
about
spaces.
this game that he'd been working on. He does like PC games and stuff, and so like just the update he gave me was that they're getting ready to launch it. It's right now early access, and
Really?
so it's cool. And then he's already kind of had he's had this idea already. It's crazy, like to think about an artist, right? To think about anybody who's kind of creating anything, like the process. I want to say for this game that's going to go ahead and release soon was like decades long worth of work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now he's had something that's kind of almost in like the mind where it's like, okay, what would be the next project? Okay, maybe this. And then now that they're kind of getting to, releasing this game, they're going to start working on a game that he's had already kind of prepared and almost like he wanted to
Ideas
get
have
the
been
works
floating
for.
around.
Yeah.
For over like 4 years,
Wow.
so it's crazy. And
His magnum opus.
But yeah, I mean, he's a freaking really cool dude, and you know, his girl's also an artist as well. You know, she's super talented. So it's cool to go ahead and just chat up with people that, you know, I knew that I recognized. You know, shout out to some of Ronnie's friends. You know, they that showed up. You know,
Ronnie
it was really
did
cool.
really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, again, just shout out
That
to you guys
weekend.
too for showing up, and you know, again, like I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was an awesome experience, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, and anytime there's anything else in the future, you know, you guys know I'll let you guys all
Of
know.
course.
Please
yeah.
do.
You know, Jacob asked, wait, how can she not afford something she made? You know, she's a creator. Well, so you make something and you're trying to sell it, right?
Yeah.
So you want to go ahead and sell it for what it's worth. And like Lexy said, you know, like the art that she's making, like
That's not no
it's
easy
really cool
little,
work.
like
It's-
it's layered and
just think about like,
Josh described it as ethereal. I feel like that
Yeah.
that works for it.
but you also want to go ahead and
Hardworking.
artists, they provide a lot of material. They provide canvases.
One
They
of a
provide, so
kind.
they need a lot of different resources and stuff. So essentially, you go ahead and you know, the way it goes, we're talking about like numbers, right? It was like, oh my gosh, it's crazy that it costs as much. But also, like, gallery takes like a good percentage of whatever sells.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, the artists get, you
Think
know, their
about the
portion
amount
of
of
it.
money that's even put into
gotta make a
making
profit.
Yeah.
one of them because you have to pay for, obviously it's high
You
quality
pay for the
canvas,
next
high
resources,
quality
you pay for the
paint,
next stuff.
high
Yeah.
quality brushes.
And a lot of time, artists have literally their home. So whatever financial responsibilities they have there, but then they also have like a studio, you know, that they also have to go ahead and pay rent for. You know, like
Yeah.
that's something where thankfully
You got to make a profit.
you know,
The art
like
world,
me and Ronnie were
especially
able
in LA.
to combine the two, you know, so
Make it expensive.
so that's cool. But also, like, think about it, like
Time,
we're over
bro.
in LA, you know, and yeah,
One of the
we're
most
talking
expensive
numbers,
cities in the
but like
entire
And it
world.
yeah,
is
so
valid to do
the
that.
money doesn't
'Cause
always
people were buying it. People
the
were
money
buying
doesn't
it.
always carry its weight in terms of like, you know, the longevity aspect of it, you know.
Yeah,
Amen,
money
bro.
doesn't equal
Josh
value.
put it best. It's hard to put a price on something that's priceless.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. I like that. But yeah, so when it sells, it's one of those things where it's like, okay.
Yeah,
you know,
labor
so-
too, Tish. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Labor and all
because
the
also
investment.
to,
You know,
for-
running from living room to kitchen to paint that big
Yeah, you
piece,
know.
making sure the colors match up.
even for- as
'cause
far
they
as the
don't
labor-
fit in the same room.
As far as the labor aspect of it, I mean, even just for the gallery, like they have workers that go and to on site, whether it's to the
Yeah.
studio or to the artist's home, and somebody have to go ahead and collect and transport the art safely over
And
to the
frame it
gallery.
too, right?
They're framing it
Yeah.
and stuff. You know,
Frames were awesome.
the frames were cool, and you know, so it's just there is labor involved, you know, and stuff. But I want to also shout out to that specific gallery for, you know, looking after and looking after Ronnie for the entire process.
They did a
and
pretty good job
marketing
promoting her. And
Yeah.
You know, like she
100%.
was able to go and do a couple different interviews, like Zoom interviews and stuff like that. She's in multiple magazine pieces and stuff, and like an article. So like,
It's cool to see a gallery genuinely support their artists.
yeah.
Shout out Gallery Dog Guinness. That was the little
Gallery.
dog.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah.
I was like,
Gallery
wasn't
dog.
it called like a not FG or something?
Yeah.
No, it's Gallery Dog.
Gallery
That's
Dog.
Guinness.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody involved. I mean, again, like, it was really cool, and they're all just cool people.
It was a fun weekend.
My favorite piece was surprisingly not the one that had One Piece in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a
Yeah.
piece that had a One Piece little Easter
Yeah,
egg
so
in
that
there.
was cool.
Made a little surprise. A little sneak
Yeah, Ronnie-
in there.
Yeah, she made a little like.
I need an idea for a shirt. AJ, what are you wearing?
It was her
All right.
idea. She's the one who did it. She surprised me with it too. I was like, "What?" I was like, "No way."
Yeah, you just
She
put One
drew
Piece in
a
your,
little boy, like kind of
in your
just like
art?
chilling over on a bed, and he had like a little One
You
Piece
could see
shirt.
that he was wearing a One
Had the
Piece
Jolly
shirt.
Roger on
a
his
shirt that
chest.
AJ has.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Drawing piece with a One Piece. Yeah, and so
Yeah.
Jacob says, so she gets paid to do this, or is it just recognition? Is it if she does that, it's sick? No,
she
yeah.
gets-
So this is her
yeah.
career. This is what she does.
Yeah, she makes genuine.
So she does
genuine
this as a
money.
career, and she also
That's why she can't afford her pieces.
yeah.
She's got to sell them and make a profit.
Yeah, so she's like literally went to school for this, you know, she studied abroad for this and stuff, you know, and like she's traveled the world to go ahead and learn how to, you know, be an artist, and you know, so it's kind of like, again, I don't know if anybody's watched The Bear, but in certain parts of it, certain chefs literally go to different places, you know, to learn a certain craft or learn from a certain, you know, chef or artist, or go to school. Like, if you want to be good at something, you know, sometimes you're gonna have to really get out of your comfort zone, and go
Yeah.
somewhere and stuff, you know. So like, you know, thankfully she had her best friend, who, you know, she's known since, you know, I think middle school and on, and so they went to college together. They actually both went to study abroad together and lived, you know, over in Europe together and stuff, you know. So I know that was something that was really cool too. And but that only gets you so far, you know. Like even then, you have to go ahead and you have to connect, you have to network, you have to put yourself out there, and you have to do it like almost like obnoxiously, you know, constantly posting your art over on social media, constantly, whatever it is, you know. It's like if you want to get seen, sometimes you just have to be like obnoxious about it. And so that's one thing that she really did for herself when she was literally just making different pieces over in a garage during like COVID. You know, it was like, you know, she moved from Jersey over to LA, and you know, again, you just put yourself out there, and you know, she's obviously so talented. And
check out Ronnie on Instagram.
Yeah, check her out over on Instagram. But you know, all of that to say, like, I'm just so freaking proud of her, and you know, I'm just so blessed and like lucky to be a part of it and to be able to just kind of like,
yeah,
you know, again, just see the process and stuff. You know, like I'm over here like literally gaming, and then she's making like a badass piece of art right there, literally next to me. You know,
I think I can relate to you when you talk about the feeling of like,
I'm sure.
Oh, I can't believe like this person's dating me. Like,
yeah, well,
I can't believe
thing, right?
I'm so incredibly proud of this person, and like they're doing incredible things. They're so in their element, and they're so passionate about it, and like they're out here doing awesome things, and like I'm just over here like.
Well, good job, babe. Don't discredit yourself at all.
So
that's the thing. That's something that Ronnie always tells me too, because I go out there, you know, you do the little like self-deprecation stuff where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just like your accessory over here at your show, or whatever, you know,
just
or just like
flower holder.
You know, I'm just like, you know, like I'm so freaking lucky, and I am lucky, but also it's like, you know,
I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind it.
But you got to remember too, like at the end of the day, you know, we all make our differences in some capacity. We all are striving for whatever and stuff, you know. So it's like, and also too, like your journey is not even like, you never know where life's gonna take us, you know, and stuff. So like that's the thing, right?
I'll make no mistake. I know that I'm awesome, and I know that I'm a badass, and I know that I still got work to do out here, but it's more of just so the feeling of like, wow, like just seeing have you ever seen the movie Soul?
Yeah.
You've seen the movie Soul?
Yeah.
That's the Disney movie.
Yeah, the Disney one. It's like seeing someone like
movie.
in their zone.
Yeah.
Like just doing their thing, like the most content they could be, and you're like, I love them so much. Like I can't help but feel so proud of them, like seeing them do their passion and their thing and succeeding and like going through all the hard work and like coming out successful and just like feeling so happy for them.
Yeah,
I think my favorite quote from that movie is he goes, well, if making music is wrong, then I don't want to eat.
If what?
If making music is wrong, then I don't want to eat.
Then I don't want to eat.
Something like that. Where he's like, cause they're like, well, you can't make, I think it's his mom. He's like, you can't make a career off of just playing music. Cause I guess his dad was like a non-successful musician.
Right.
He was like, well, then if making music is wrong, then I don't want to eat.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit at the table.
Cause that is my, that is my purpose in life is to make music, you know, for example, for Soul and stuff.
Yeah. But that's the thing too, is like to go along with
W.
what
Ronnie,
saying,
thanks. W. Ronnie in the chats.
To go along with what you were saying too, Lex, it's like, you know, you go out there and you see them in their element, but you see the days where sometimes maybe it's, you know, the days it's tough, it's hard and stuff, you know, it's hard
all
for
the
them
hard work
you
and turmoil.
know, like you see the grind, you know, you see them, you know, just doing what they can to go ahead and you know, push through, like, because maybe it's lack of sleep or something, or you know, and like, again, I've seen Ronnie literally sacrifice, you know, sleep, you know, just so that she can go out there and work her ass off to kind of like, she's stubborn in a way where it's like she knows kind of like where she wants to go with a certain part of it, and if it takes her a certain element of time just to get it done, so she can almost have peace of mind to be able to go ahead.
She has a vision, and she's going to make it.
It's like she doesn't want to lose it, you know, because there's times where she's literally had to go ahead and just paint over stuff, and be like, I don't like it, whatever stuff, you know. So like, but again, you know,
when you got that itch, you just gotta go for it when you're creative.
Thankfully now, you know, studio is also home, so now it's kind of like, you know, I remember when she had her own studio over in downtown LA, you know, it's like if she was trying to go ahead and work for a certain amount of time, it would be like late into the hours. She's like, well, looks like I'm just staying over at the studio, you know, and so at least here now, you know, if it's late, you know, she can go ahead and still, you know, go to bed, you know.
Hi, Thomas.
Yo,
Thomas,
what's up, Thomas?
What's up, deep voice,
Also,
man?
Jacob says, I'm in a driver's ed school now, and I do 6 drives with them, and then I take my tests with them. The people are not so nice at the beginning. Yeah, I've heard at the DMV, that people can go ahead and...
They all have miserable lives, apparently.
yeah, I can get my license March 31st. Well, I mean...
Oh, congrats.
That's
Almost
awesome, man.
a little over a month.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I remember having to do those drives and stuff with just like a random man in my car and just being like,
You was a man?
okay. Yeah, I had a man with
I had
me.
a woman.
During your like driver's classes, you know, your
Well, on the
6
road
drives you got to do.
classes,
Uh-huh.
I had 3.
I think I had 4.
I took 3 drives and she was like,
Were any of yours on the freeway?
yeah. The
I
second
didn't
one.
have any freeways.
The second one, she was like, the third one, she was like, yeah, you know how to drive. She's like, just take me around the block.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll sign your paper. As
My guy was not good.
Because you know
He
what?
was late once and mom like ripped him a new one.
Oh, wow.
He was like, because you're paying for the full hour.
Yeah.
And he was late. So my mom was like, what the fuck? Why are you 20 minutes late? Why are you 30
Well,
minutes
I'm sure
late?
you're paying for a certain time too, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's like,
Yeah.
that's the thing,
So
Then they
he
gotta
was
move
like,
on to
oh,
the next
sorry,
class.
like whatever.
it's
da, da, da.
almost
And
like
he
they
like
don't give a-
totally,
they don't care. So it's like,
Yeah.
you mean you don't like...
he like totally wasn't taking it seriously. And mom totally vouched for me. Mom was like, well, you're going to give her a full hour. And he's like, well, that's going to push me back with the other. And she's like, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
I paid for a full hour. You're going to give her a full hour.
You know what? Shout out to Mom.
And
Mom's always
he
had her
was
back.
quiet that whole drive. I was like, I'm doing so good. Yeah. Shout out mom for standing, for
That's sick.
pushing the boundaries when I was too shy to.
Yeah, first drive was, well, I was used to driving stick shift because I was practicing in the Jeep.
Oh, right. You had the Jeep.
So I was like, wow, I have to do so little. She was
yeah.
she was like, what do you mean you have to? I was like, stick shift. She goes, oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
first drive was like
Oh.
30 minutes. We literally just went Whittier to Murphy Ranch and then back.
Yeah.
And then second drive, she was like,
He like took me the route. He was like, I'm not supposed to do this. And it was like my last one. He's like, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm going to take you the route that the DMV is going to take you on your test. So you practice it. And I was like, okay.
we did that.
Probably was scared of mom and was like, if she doesn't pass, she's going to blame me.
Yeah, we did that the second time, and then we hit the freeway, and we literally just did like, got on, had me get into carpool, and then we were like 3 stops later. She was like, "Okay, get off."
Yeah.
She's like,
Just to
"Go."
prove that you can.
She's like, "Go home." I was like, "Okay, sick." And then
All
the
right,
third day, she was
exit.
like, "Take me around the park."
Yeah. Like, you're
5
fine.
minutes, bro. My mom was like, "You're done already?" The lady was like, "He's fine."
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Fine.
I was like, he.
They probably go ahead and deal with some people that are not
Dumb.
capable.
People who shouldn't get licenses.
They have somebody
Yeah.
who's actually like, they know what they're doing. They're like, oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, you know you're
Yeah, I
good.
know.
You're good.
They're like, oh, thank God, please. Because I got to spend 3 hours on the next guy.
Yeah. Also, Josh says, sorry for dipping early the other night. Sickness was killing me. No worries, bro. Honestly, it was just nice to go ahead and hear your voice again, man. And
Must be nice.
I know Babbler was very, very appreciative. Yeah, I was gaming with Babbler the other night, and his build, yeah, he's still getting acclimated to it and learning about it, but you could tell like he was just very thankful. And I'm sure he thanked you a bunch of times. And also, I mean, I'm sorry too, because I literally dipped too. I was gaming with them, and then like I said, Ronnie's been like really busy this week, and so she hasn't been home. And then all of a sudden, I got a call from her. I was like, oh, gotta go. I was like, gotta go. And then the next thing I know, I saw that they all got offline. I'm like,
Oh.
sorry and stuff,
Yeah.
you know. But
happens.
anyways, it was cool to go ahead and hear from you, bro. And I hope that you're feeling better.
I miss you, Josh.
Thomas says, I've been
That
getting
was so
coached.
genuine.
Thomas says, I've been getting coached by Jacob on how to play Dark Souls. It's been good. I can see why they call it Rage Souls.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I
I know.
not
It's not fun, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun,
What
but
is
it's
harder, Dark Souls or Elden Ring?
not. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring's harder?
Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah,
Elden Ring
the
DLC.
newest one?
It fucking makes me want to throw my
I'll
controller
get to your
at the
question
wall.
right now, Zoe.
It hurts.
I was just wondering.
Josh says, I miss you too, brother.
I've heard they're both really hard.
brother. Aniki.
So Zoe's
man.
got a question for us. Zoe says, what if Armin already had the Colossal Titan? And what if Bertolt and Armin fight in their Titan forms?
Bertolt wins,
So-
hands down.
I was going to ask.
So in an alternate universe, if Bertolt and
somehow
Armin
Bertolt,
both have
you know
the
how we get
colossal,
all the Titans at the end? Let's say somehow we
Oh,
go ahead
right.
and we see Bertolt and we see Armin have to go and fight in Colossal form. Who wins? Who would you say?
Bertolt, hands down.
Bertolt beats Armin hands down. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Undeniable victory. That's training. That's experience.
Okay.
Well, Armin
Armin's too
really
passive.
has his
I'm biased.
explosions.
I mean,
I know you are.
I already know there's a way.
Yeah.
There's a way that Armin's gonna go ahead and outsmart, outmaneuver, somehow outscheme,
That's true, you're
outstrategize,
power of
and
friendship.
also he will somehow
he's
break
gonna
Bertolt.
like psychologically.
Josh says Bertolt is trained. That's true, but also
What I'm saying.
I mean, Armin was able to find a way to go ahead and beat Bertold. Granted, literally sacrificed himself, but like still was able to go ahead and help beat
I mean,
Bertold.
technically,
With the power of
Armin
friendship.
was able to beat Bertold even
That
while
was with the
Bertold
help-
was in his colossal.
But that was with the help of Aaron as well. So I understand
With
there
main
are-
character.
That was there
With
was
plot
factors
armor.
With God.
Yeah.
You know,
With literal Titan God on his
Yeah.
side.
Actually.
I don't know. I feel like Bertold is a very
Also,
cool
Armin
and very
is
trained
extremely smart.
colossal Titan, but
That's a good question, Zoe.
I see hesitations, and I think that Armin is very smart, and but I don't know.
Give him some
That's a great
ample
question,
time
though.
to plan, and he's. I think
When I mean
he might
Titan form,
get
I mean
it.
they both. Yeah, we know in colossal Titan form.
Mm-hmm.
But Zoe, what do you think? You tell us. Who do you think wins?
Yeah, what do you think?
Bertold.
He's like, I don't know, so I'm asking y'all.
Because I'd be curious to hear what you think. And while you tell us, we've already started. Yes, this is Attack the Talk. Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah, we're
You
like
guys
40
already know
minutes
we're
in.
here. But
Oh shit, we are.
Yeah.
anyway, so
We've
this
just
is
been
cool.
like talking
No,
about
honestly,
Ronnie's
honestly.
art show.
I'm over here like, it's been like
Hey.
15 minutes.
I know it doesn't feel like 40 minutes.
We're at the point where we don't have to go ahead and do the very formal.
You guys know
introductions
what's
and stuff.
going
You know,
on.
You see us if you're sticking
You read
around
the
here.
title, you've seen
Yeah.
the channel,
You know what it
read the
is.
description. I think you know what's happening.
Yeah, and also at this time, I want to go ahead and thank some comments that I saw actually like last week, and so I want to shout them out. And
Ooh, yeah. Thanks for keeping an eye on that, because I am not.
yeah, I get notifications
Okay,
over
good.
on anything for
I'm so
Spotify.
glad I'm not working Friday.
So Zoe says Armin. Oh, okay, very cool.
Okay. Okay.
That
I want logical explanation.
I like that.
I know. What? So what is your
Armin
reason?
is the logical explanation.
Dandelion.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Very cool.
Wrong plant.
Same thing. Sid the Sloth eats both.
So the first one that I
Doesn't he
saw
definitely-
was from
Sloth.
we got a message over from this is on Spotify. So they found us. They started the first episode, which is only audio.
Woo!
Which is we know
Also,
how
I'm
the audio
sorry.
was. Yeah, we know
And
how
also, I'm sorry. I
But-
swear we have personalities. They come out after season 1. I
Yeah.
swear.
so
better at
this is from Larissa Logan. Larissa said late
Shout
to
out
this,
Larissa.
but from what I have read, the Founding Titan's power includes the ability to impact memories of all future and past Founding Titans, which is why Eren can reach himself in the past, even before he gains the Titan's ability.
That's why he's able to like dream walk.
Yeah,
Then we talked about this too, because
Yeah.
that's why Kruger.
yeah, we've talked about
So
it.
the Founding Titans.
It actually,
Yeah.
it's actually
Good
funny
timing,
that we got
Larissa.
the timing is pretty cool. But yeah, I went
Even
ahead
though
and
you're not going to watch this for maybe another year or so, but when you do watch
I
it,
messaged back to Larissa. I told
Just know we're
I told
shouting
them
you
to,
out.
to follow us over on Instagram and that we stream.
I
live.
sub it, Larissa Logan.
Larissa
There you go.
Your name is now Lalo.
Lalo.
So another message that we got too from somebody who just started over on Spotify, episode 1. This is from Beanstar. Beanstar says, "I love this anime and this podcast is so good." Wow.
Thank
so much
you.
for that, Bean. I appreciate that. And
I love anime too.
Yeah. So I also messaged Beanie as well, and I told him same thing. Follow
Thank you,
us and
Beanie.
join us live.
Yeah.
I sub it, Beanie.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's cool to go ahead and get just
you're gonna
messages and
use
stuff
up
like
your
that.
power, man. Careful with great power.
If I
Spider responsibilities.
Yeah.
if I still get comments and like messages and alerts
Mm-hmm.
in the future, I'd be curious to go ahead and see who ends up finding us down the line when we're either towards the end or
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
we're
Or
already
talking
done.
about
When
One
we
Piece.
are
Yeah,
simply
I'm talking
a
about
product of the internet.
Yeah.
I summon Shiny Totodile, please.
All right, guys. So you guys know the drill. Today we're gonna go ahead and get back into episode 15, part 4. And this will be the last part of episode breakdown discussion. And my
Excited
goodness,
for
this is a good one.
episode.
This is a good one.
I can make it-
Episode.
I can
I
make it
just
bloodier.
found out that this episode was the finale of season 4, part 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that
got
makes sense.
We got left with a break after
right.
this.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
Because we
break.
were all
Yes.
pissed
We were all
about
wondering.
it.
After the
We're all
explosion,
wondering.
we were
Yes.
like, what
Yes.
the fuck?
Yeah.
What happened?
You're
What
right.
do you mean we'll see you next
Yeah.
time?
know.
You are 100% correct, and I do remember that you unlocked that freaking memory. Josh also has a question for you, Lex. You know if you want to read it.
Lex, sorry off topic, but I need you to read Good Night Pun Pun. Okay. What is it?
I don't know. Is that a manga?
What's the what is
Probably.
the genre and what is it?
It's Bun Bun.
There you go.
Pun Pun. Because I did just read a creepypasta today. That was actually the worst creepypasta I've ever read in my life. It was horrible. Not horrible as in scary. Horrible as in
that shit sticks with
Poorly written.
no, horrible as in I felt like a child the story was all exposition. And it was like written by I feel like it was written by a kid. It had to have been. It was horrible.
Oh.
It was horrible.
How much
a
time
cool
will you not
idea.
get back for that?
It was a cool idea, but it wasn't executed.
4 hours.
No!
Yeah. 4 hours of my day was reading.
That's 12 episodes of One Piece!
Stupid.
Got your clarification.
Stupid. Oh, it's a manga, coming of age story, and it's 10 out of 10, but extremely sad. Like, if you're not stable, don't read it.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you for that warning. God, I wish more people would say that about things. If you enjoy sad things, give it a read. Okay. If I am in a sad mood, which sometimes you need a good cry, feels really good to just cry.
I am with music sometimes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You have your specific playlist,
Yeah, like maybe. Okay. Good night, Pun Pun. That does sound so sad. Okay. All right, Josh. And if it breaks me, I'm gonna blame you. And I'm
gonna come back like disheveled one week.
Yeah.
And be like, Josh, we have to talk.
And then I'm gonna send you a creepypasta to read because there's some that genuinely stick with me. Okay. So I'll read Good Night,
shit.
Pun Pun if you read Pen Pal.
Pen Pal.
No.
Josh
Pen
says,
Pal is, dude.
That's what he says. Don't read that
I could steal.
creepypasta. I'm sure he was already reading your thoughts. He said,
Yeah.
"Don't read that creepypasta."
Yeah, don't read Pen Pal.
Just say less.
That one's really well written. Yeah, say
you wanna
less.
Read Tish's chat.
I miss Wattpad authors when they'd write the most gut-wrenching chapters and go ghost and resurface and then go, sorry, I'm so late, guys. My country's at war.
Oh.
Enjoy XOXO. Dude, that is a very niche-specific Wattpad experience, Tish. But you know what? I get it. I also read a little bit of Wattpad growing up. But it was like, it's always like the basic girl wearing a flannel with her messy hair in a bun and she goes to jogs by the beach and she's just that it girl and everyone wants her and it's like some weird love triangle romance story,
Yeah.
the equivalent of a chick flick, of a coming of age chick flick, but in Wattpad. You girls know what I'm talking about.
Kidnapped by One Direction.
Yeah, Kidnapped by One Direction is the memeiest Wattpad story ever.
What is good? Yeah, wow. Yeah, I don't know the creepypasta stuff, but also I'm very sentimental, so I know that a lot of that stuff really gets me.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was at work, literally just in a certain kind of sad state of mind because I had to go ahead and pick up and drop off over at another location for work, and Josh says, AJ used to read it too. Absolutely not. I saw what your disclaimer was. I saw what your disclaimer was.
No.
But,
AJ is not going to read it.
Just to give you proof, Josh,
AJ is
this
empathetic to...
This literally fucked me up all day yesterday at work. And so when I was heading back to the shop, I see over on the sidewalk, literally not too far from our shop, probably maybe... I would say if it's a walk, you're looking at maybe 10 to 15 minute walk. And I see this beautiful brown pit bull.
Oh my God.
I love
just
kitties.
running on the sidewalk, just looking when you see a dog.
Oh my God,
that's
non-animal.
lost.
I can't do animal stories.
And
It's gonna Marley and me. No, I can't.
it was just I so badly wanted to just pull over to the side, and try to get this dog to go to the shop with me, but I had to go. I'm on work hours and stuff.
yeah, you're literally on the clock. You're I cannot be just getting this dog.
Part of me also is it's not too far from the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and you
could have a shop dog.
I'm gonna tell Dad, and then the dog will make its way over to the shop. We'll try to so I'm just
He's already predicting his future with a pity.
So I'm
AJ's had a whole life with
I'm thinking maybe the dog has a collar or something. Maybe the dog has a chip or something. You never know, right?
You're thinking of what can I do in this situation?
Yeah.
What would the...
But just seeing a lost
results.
dog frantically looking around, it fucking hurts, dude.
Yeah.
And it just so you have no idea how many times
because dogs don't know. Animals don't know.
I stepped outside to go over to the sidewalk right there outside of her shop, and I'm looking down the sidewalk just to see if the dog was gonna go ahead and make its way over.
Yeah.
And no dog. As a matter of fact, I actually had to go ahead and go to another customer over in the same direction. And when I drove, I was like, I'm looking, like, where's the dog? And
Nada?
and no, didn't see the
Dang.
dog. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that like somebody picked up the dog, you know.
Yeah.
And, like,
Or you found his way back home or something.
yeah.
Aw.
But that's just to give you an example, bro, about how I just can't, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
Josh
that stuff just
says,
sticks.
since you're very empathetic, I think it would hurt you hard.
Yeah, it would 100%.
It asks a lot of questions.
It's just, please, not another animal. I can't. I'm still reeling over Punch. What?
Punch is a monkey who gets bullied by the other monkey.
Oh my God, my parents told me
I just
about
heard
this.
about
Yeah.
this.
The one with the
Has
stuffed
a little
animal.
the animal, the stuff.
Yeah. My
I don't want
friend-
to talk about it.
I saw my friends this weekend to do like our loose itinerary, which is becoming a lot less loose as they think of things to do. And they were all at one point going like, we're going to break Punch out. Justice for Punch.
Yeah.
Justice for Punch. I was like, guys, if you can break him out, I'll put him in my backpack.
Yeah, guys, calm down. But if you do happen to bring them out,
I heard that those monkeys, those stuffed animals, are over in IKEA, and they're all getting like sold out or something like that.
I bet.
Everyone's buying them for Punch.
Yeah,
But none of the proceeds are going to Punch.
Yeah, Tish says justice for Punch.
that's sad. But yeah, so I can't do any of that stuff, man. You know, but
Yeah, don't watch Marley and Me.
government calculated distractions. Yeah,
Right.
Oh, shit, you're right. Huh?
Focus on Punch.
Sad monkey, sad monkey, sad monkey.
Yeah.
Speaking of sad monkeys, let's talk about
I know,
today's
yeah.
right?
episode.
Fuck,
That
that's
is such a
great
good segue.
Wow.
Very good.
Would you rather in a room with a table-sized spider or be? Oh my gosh, what is this, Zoe? It says, would you rather?
These would you
be
rather
in a room
questions.
with a table-sized spider or be in a world where when the rumbling starts? What?
You can't stomp a
I don't think
table-sized spider.
I don't think that's how that question's supposed to work.
I know.
I think
Table-sized spider or a spider-sized table?
I think in your scenario, this way, I'm picking the table spider.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'd rather have something that I could mentally
Yeah.
imagine stepping on than
Unless-
getting
Yeah.
stepped on.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Josh says, well, the rumbling wouldn't get very far in the real world.
Nukes. Fucking nukes.
Yeah,
Wow.
a modern rumbling.
Humanity might have a
Modern-day
common
rumble.
enemy. Oh wait, that's the whole plot.
Yeah, I'd
line.
rather choose I could just leave the room, you know?
What
The
I'm
spider
trying
owns
to
that room
say
now.
is the spider is fucking huge. Yeah, we get it.
No, I think we got that.
Oh really?
I think we got that. You see what I'm trying to say is,
Just
spider
the
fucking
the
huge.
spider won't do anything, but if it were a frog or a lizard, taking me to the Titan.
Okay. Yeah, if it was a roach, I
gosh,
choose the
a
rumbling.
table-sized
Imagine a roach this big.
Oh, fuck that.
That thing lives any nuke.
Dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
that thing would survive anything. Can you imagine it falling over on its back and
Nasty. Oh my gosh. Gross.
How about a table?
Next subject, next subject.
Table-sized beetles.
Those ones with freaking just like all you hear
those
is
big
just, like,
ones? I don't like those ones either.
Crazy.
But since being a teacher, my phobia of insects is definitely dwindling because I have to be the one to grab them with my bare hands when kids are like, there's a beetle on me. And I'm like, okay, save the day. Nothing braves you up like a little kid crying, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Jeez,
Okay,
He's still
Deku.
giving us
The
details.
spider's hairy too.
Oh, so it's a tarantula.
Yeah, big tarantula.
Do I have a
Lady
weapon?
Deathstrike.
Are there any spider-sized chairs I could throw at this table-sized spider?
Not all tarantulas.
Spider-sized chairs.
Tarantulas aren't like
What kind of table we talking?
predators, are they?
So it depends.
Yes, they are. What do you mean? Spiders are top of the insect food chain.
They are totally predators.
But like, okay, tarantula would go ahead and
But
totally
to,
go
to
after a
mammals,
human, right?
Yes, if we're the same size, yes, we
Yeah,
are
we're
now
getting-
food.
we're getting
I'm trying to think
that
about
web.
like potential, like
Spiders
maybe.
take on grasshoppers.
I'm like maybe there's an element of like
No,
taming
we're
a pet.
fucked.
Can this spider also be vegetarian?
Good luck.
Man for
good,
themselves.
Yeah.
good luck taming that table-sized spider, my friend.
Just says, not here, girl. You are on your own. If she was a teacher, she's like, hell
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. No, you got that. So it's like Minecraft with those big old spiders, you know?
Miss Gonzalez, there's a frog on me.
Like the size of Age's table.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
A spider that, like, in diameter, like
No,
leg
that's
to leg?
the body.
Or that's the body.
No, I'm canonically saying that's the body.
Yeah.
That's the thorax of the
That's too
spider.
big. That's
I'm
too
good.
big. The spider can have the house.
Do I get a weapon?
The spider can have the house. I think it's fine.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the
Yeah.
scenarios where I'll be like, it says the spider's home.
Yeah, the spider
pay
lives here
red
now.
for the spider.
Yeah.
I
think I would have to burn down the house.
Funeral.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'd have to sell the house, burn down the house.
Thank you for the questions, Way. But yeah, so excited for us to go ahead and get into the episode. Before that, I mean, of course, we want to go ahead and kind of see what we're up to. Love to go ahead and hear what you guys were up to. If you guys did anything cool or fun this past week, anything cool this past weekend, or even if you have cool plans coming up. We talked about the show. The show was a lot of fun. We didn't really have to go into any more detail because, we pretty much covered the basis of really, running
The
the show.
takeaway.
If there's anything else you guys want to add to it, by all means, you can. But to Lexy and Zach, is there anything you guys did this past weekend, worth kind of mentioning, or more status quo?
I like the little empanadas at the...
Oh, yeah. They had the...
I didn't get any.
I got one on my way.
Arepas? Yeah, they had the arepas, yeah.
Arepas.
Someone was calling
A-R-E-P-A.
them arepas.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was like...
Arepa.
That would be I
was like, Diddy.
the owner of the gallery.
Oh.
Yeah, the Anat, yeah, she's cool people, but yeah, you can tell she didn't know how to go ahead and roll those R's. She's like,
Yeah.
She's going around. She goes, "Oh, did you guys try the arepas? Did you guys try the arepas?"
The what? What'd you just call me?
Huh?
You guys try those Epsteins? You guys take a bite of those Epsteins?
Yeah.
Babler made that joke too. He's like, "Man, you already know so many people are on that list."
Oh my
I was
God.
like, Jesus, crazy. But I didn't actually. What's crazy is that the food came out late, and people were just flocking over to him. Of course, bless you.
Bless
and
you.
I'm allergic to flock.
I
Ronnie's
know,
brother-
right? I didn't go
Ronnie's
ahead and
brother
get
grabbed
one.
mine.
Thank you.
Ronnie didn't get one, which is funny too. They were like, "Wait, what? You didn't get one?" Well, of course she was busy talking the entire
Yeah.
time and stuff, And
I was working.
the gallery was telling me that
You
they.
got cookie hand.
I mean, it's LA,
Yeah. My hand cookie.
right? And so they went ahead and they saw that there were certain people that would go ahead and come up over to the little vendor's table and stuff, like get food, and they would just like dip. Like people were literally just walking along the streets. They saw food, go up there. All right, cool.
That's
So they
LA.
left.
They're like, anyways.
It's free?
Oh, cool, arepas.
Yeah, I'll take
I
one.
was like, what the hell?
Hey,
But-
I mean, more power to them, I guess.
Yeah, and then they just left, and then but yeah, I mean, it looked good. So
It did
that was
look
cool. Yeah.
It was good.
You you said
They
you
were
got one.
small.
Yeah,
They
right?
didn't satisfy me.
But it was
I'm big-
enough, right? It was
I'm a
enough.
big man.
That was enough for you, kind of just
Tastes good.
yeah.
It was gone before I got to my car. The parking lot
really?
was not far.
Yeah.
Right.
Josh, I wish I was still in LA, dude. That would have been so cool if Josh was over at the show. That would have been
Gosh.
freaking crazy.
That would have been pretty
When are you
sick.
gonna come back out here, bro?
No,
Anyway,
seriously, next time you gotta let us know when you're in town.
what did I do? I had another yard sale. Sold some stuff.
Cool.
Nice.
You end up selling that couch. You end up giving away the couch for free. Remember, free couch, guys. Free couch. Maybe not LA proper.
Oh, it's still in my garage. You know what? That's something that happened. Someone. Okay, I love my dog. I love my dog. I love my dog. I love my dog. I love him so much.
You convincing yourself?
Yeah. Because
What'd he do?
He didn't destroy a pillow, but I came home one night, and only 2 out of the 6 pillows on there have zippers.
Mm-hmm.
He
You just unzipped him?
He unzipped it.
He's smart. He's like, I can figure this thing out.
Didn't destroy it because he's probably smart enough to know that gets me in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So he unzipped it, and there's no security thing in there. It's just fucking feathers.
Oh, you have feather
Feathers.
pillows.
Oh, no.
Dang, okay.
So
I was going to say, the fluff is, it's not that bad to stuff it back in.
so many feathers.
Yeah,
Damn.
there's-
There are still.
It looked like he
feathers.
murdered a goose in there, huh? Walked
Oh my
in.
gosh!
Who'd
I
you
thought
kill?
he actually killed an animal, and I was
Yeah,
like,
you're like, there's no blood.
I was like, there's a lot of dead birds in my garage.
Yeah.
That happened.
Josh is okay, Josh. Speaking of,
Yeah.
wait,
Fungus
friend.
Uncle.
Hey, what's up, Fungus Uncle?
Shout out Fungus
What up,
Uncle.
What is up? So Fungus Uncle wants to know or says, did the last episode of AOT put a hole in your chest because I just finished it and it did
Yes.
to me?
Yeah, dude, my jaw was on the floor.
For
I didn't
anybody
even
that's an
know
AOT
what to
fan,
do.
yeah, not what you expect, but definitely when you go ahead and you see how it plays out, because
Yeah, hole in your chest is a very good description, Fungus.
I think you know, if you have watched AOT in its entirety, that it's not gonna end in a happy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot think of a way that it ends happy.
Shit,
You
watch
want it to, though.
Watch the first episode and tell me you think it's gonna end happily.
But I mean, to be honest, like, for me, I didn't know what to expect. But when I watched it, I was like, wow, and it was beautiful, but also very sad scene. And yeah, I mean, I think at least for me, in the end, I would have preferred, or I would have loved to have, our three main characters, our three best friends, to somehow find happiness, over in their own way at the end. But I mean, obviously that's not the case, right? Like I said, I mean, we're talking about happy endings and stuff, and like in a series that involves a lot of murder and a lot of, just tragic, childhoods and whatnot, and even just like, all these characters that have to somehow deal with and cope with like loss and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And that was an element that was big over at the end, was just having to go ahead and deal and move forward, but knowing that there was so much loss, so much, tragedy. And it's like, how do we go ahead and move forward and live? And that's one thing that I would have loved to have seen, is more of like, what's their life was like after the fact, Like, I know we got a culmination of kind of what the future brought to.
We saw a good
world.
summary, but I'm ready to make that short story long.
Yeah, like it'd be cool to go ahead and even just get like little, like OAD episodes of just like something specific to a certain character, or
Something
even if
a little
we just get
more feel good.
Yeah, like I would love to know what our friends were up to, when it all ended and stuff, and a lot of stuff is up to interpretation. It's kind of like,
I want to
okay,
know how Mikasa reacted when Jean
read it.
proposed to her.
yeah,
Yeah, read Fungus Uncle's.
yeah. Speaking of that, Fungus Uncle says, hopefully not Jean and Mikasa. We can just pray. So that was something too.
Yeah.
That's like, obviously it seems to be implied, and to get confirmation whether that did or did not happen, it would be cool. Also, like, I would love to know, like, for me, my favorite character is Armin. I would love to know what Armin was up to, and what his life kind of brought to him, because
Armin
kind of what we
things.
saw, I think, in just like a manga still, was that Armin was the last one, and he went to the
I mean, he was the narrator
to the gravesite.
The story.
Yeah, narrator the Armin, and
Narrator the Armin.
but the series, all like, we talked about it plenty of times over on the podcast leading up to the finale and everything. We're like, it's gonna suck when it doesn't end with to be continued, right? It's just gonna say like the end, and so we were all kind of anticipating the end, and none of us are ever prepared for something that's so
I know.
well written.
It's actually like rips out your heart.
And to the
Whenever
point
you
where
finish a series, you're always like, now what?
even
Like,
the
I feel
creator,
empty.
like Isayama, just literally is like, I can't create anything else going forward because of this is.
Well, when you leave a mark in the entirety of anime,
I
like
know.
you
Yeah.
do with
you
AOT,
genuinely affected the realm
Gosh, did I
of
get y'all sad? We're just sad in general, bro. Like, that's what it is.
you should have heard what we were talking about like 5 minutes before
I
you
know,
showed up.
I know.
Very
We were
sad
talking about some
episode.
pretty
Thank
sad
you.
things
Good
earlier.
night, guys.
Poon.
But at least it's fictional. So
Yeah.
No, but I think
That's
that
a little bit of a breather.
It just goes again. It's a beautiful example of how amazing and beautiful the story is. So it's like, it's cool. It's cool when something ends and it kind of sticks with you. That's the part of what I've mentioned before. That's part that's beautiful about art. Whether it's a film, whether it's a song, whether it's just whatever series, whatever element of art it is, like, if it lasts with you and it sticks with you, that's something that's special.
right.
I'm going to entirely crash out when I no longer get the One Piece to be
Dude,
continued.
I
I'm
know.
going to crash out.
Yeah.
That's gonna genuinely feel like you're like a child just left the nest.
Literally, now don't talk to me for the next week while I'm reeling over all of it.
Yeah.
No, because like when you finish doing something, your body, like your mind, genuinely goes through like a bit of grief. Like you're grieving the loss of that movie, or of that show, or whatever, or of
I
that
think too,
feeling.
What's great about the podcast too is that it's a connection. It's almost like something that we have to hold on to, because like it's like it ended,
us refusing to let
but
go,
we're
by
still
the way.
talking about it. We're still talking about these
that's what
episodes
this
every
podcast
freaking week.
is, by the way.
Yeah.
In case you haven't noticed, Fungus Uncle, we are still trying to fill that hole by doing these podcasts every
No,
week.
literally.
Are trying to really get our Attack on Titan fix by just we are literally gonna reread the story every time.
Yeah.
We link up weekly to go ahead and talk AOT. It's a beautiful thing.
This is our anime fan club.
Yeah.
Welcome,
No, seriously.
Fungus Uncle. Join the Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Anyone
Also,
who
real
understands
quick,
Attack on Titan is a friend here.
Shout out David and Ivan for buying my stuff and telling me that Attack on Titan is the best anime of all time.
Very cool.
And I was like, hey guys, literally I was like, do you guys want to fill that hole, that void that you have?
Yeah.
They're like, I have a podcast. They're like, so David, Ivan, if you're ever hearing this, shout out you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for buying some
Oh,
shit
he
for
said,
me.
yeah, send that Discord link. So
Send
you'll
the
have to
Discord
send
link.
it to AJ.
I will send it to AJ right now. I
And
mean,
then he'll put it
AJ
in
can
there.
get it, but I can do it. I can.
Yeah,
I
it'd
know,
be,
yeah,
it'd
you
be
can
faster
go
if
get
you
it.
send it to me,
But
to be honest.
No,
while
I
you're
like testing your knowledge.
Oh, looks like, sorry, Fungus, you're not getting that link.
okay, so I said, anyway, I got to go dye my hair. Okay, have fun.
Nice. What
You'll
color are
be
you dyeing
color.
it? What color?
Hopefully you'll be listening to us in the background. Good luck.
Yeah. Zoe also said, here's a Titan that came to my mind. A giant Titan that is bigger than Earth that literally wraps around Earth, and every part of the Titan body is made out of founding Titan pieces.
That's what happens when someone gets all the Titans.
That's crazy.
They just turn into
That sounds absolutely terrifying.
bigger than Earth.
No, thank you.
They turn into Gurren Lagann.
I was gonna
guys
say
don't get that one.
something that that is larger than a planet. Like, I mean, think of, like, obviously I'm kind of Marvel coded as well too, and I'm just like, that's
Galactus.
Galactus.
Yeah, literally.
Galactus is a Titan.
Galactus is a Titan.
I think he's
your
an
type.
Eternal, I think.
What about the Dino Titans? Was it actually something supposed to be?
Oh
in the
my
story?
gosh, yeah, we've heard about
We already
it.
know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
And we
We've been
didn't
down
see
what?
it in the final, like when we see all the culmination
Yeah.
of all those Titans. So
I'm not gonna say that there was never a Dino Titan
Yeah.
ever
Maybe
that
it's like
existed in the history, but I think that there
in the
was.
realm of Attack on Titan, maybe there was a dinosaur Titan
We have
somewhere.
no evidence, unfortunately, to go ahead and
Dino
prove.
Beast.
Isayama,
but-
that'd be a really cool spin-off if you did like past lives of Titan users.
We want to know what
That'd be cool.
their lives consisted of after the rumbling. We want to know what
Yeah.
happened prior to with the history of it. Please.
Yeah. Yes, please. We want to know the before and after.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh shit. He says, "Oh yeah, did you guys see the pre-war story of AOT? It's a written manga by the same guy, so it's by Isayama. I 100% think they're making it into an anime."
Oh,
That'd be
I'm
great.
all for it.
But again, Isayama has been on record to say that he is afraid to go ahead and do anything, pre-story because
That's true.
of, unfortunately,
Someone's gonna step on a butterfly.
he
It's gonna
knows
change everything.
that he's got fans like us. He's got fans around the world that will like
Yeah. That are
if certain
gnawing
things
at
don't
the,
line
at the
up,
steel
whatever,
bars
you know,
for some
if-
new
yeah, so-
Attack on Titan.
we're gonna freaking
Stuff.
deep dive and dissect the story and stuff, and so it's kind of like, wait a minute, we talked about this, and then does that mean that this doesn't happen? So I think for the sake of just keeping things in the timeline, like untouched,
I think that's what
Isayama
Isayama thinks. He's like, I can't publish this because Attack the Talk is gonna review it, and they're gonna
Yeah, exactly.
point out all my flaws because
Yep.
Isayama knows, right?
Yep.
Note that the light novel manga
Very
series
self-conscious,
Attack on
yes,
Titan
thank
Before
you.
the Fall, which takes place decades before the fall of Shinganshina, was written by Ryo Suzuka.
Oh, so different creator.
And Satoshi Shiki, not by Isayama himself.
Uh,
But he
Different
does.
creators.
Isayama did create the one-shot Volume 0 for Attack on Titan.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So there
Very
is
interesting.
technically a volume 0. There is technically a before the pilot.
Also, this is for Fungus Uncle. There you go, chat, and thank you,
Oh, yeah.
Jack,
There you go.
for sending that.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, that's the Discord. You can go ahead and join it. I think all that sucks, but I guess there's linkage. Well, again, us as AOT fans, any content that we're able to go ahead and get, like even those AODs that are available, like those are non-canonical, but some of them we looked up. We're like, wait, is this
Some
real?
of them
They're
are
literally
canon.
like, it's almost like
Yeah.
it's could
Pretty
be
much up for
canon. It's up to you.
interpretation.
It's up to you. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's more or less you'll know which
Like, it
ones
makes
could be
sense
canon.
to be canon.
It's like
but
yeah, they're like you'll know which ones
It's
could be
not
canon, which
official.
ones.
Food Wars ripoff?
Yeah, that
not
one not.
canon.
Yeah.
I'm
Levi
kind of-
backstory?
I think it's funny that
Probably
I
canon.
wasn't here for those OVAs. Like
Yeah.
I was only really here for like the ones that could be canon. So
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm like,
Yeah.
all the OVAs are great. I didn't have any like.
Zebra Cake's even joined us
cringy
over on
ones.
probably the best one. We all
Yeah.
watched it and we all literally lost our shit. We're literally
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
no!
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
I still
Yeah.
remember Ronnie literally was like this. She was just like,
Yeah.
she literally
That's
just
without,
jogged off.
that's without backstory for her, too.
I'm sure that
I know.
she fully grasps it.
Tell her she has to watch
now
it
that
again.
She's caught up with, or she's past what
Yeah.
episodes
Oh,
we're
she
reviewing.
understands. Yeah, there's other moments where she was like, wait, what? No way. It's beautiful.
No, seriously.
To perfect. But yeah, so Fungus Uncle, stick around with us because we're gonna go ahead and
He should
cover.
join the Discord.
Beautiful. Okay.
Thank you.
So did you guys see that AOT concert? Oh my gosh, we went to it.
We did it last year.
Yeah,
when they were going around.
We went to their first show.
Did it. Yeah.
Went to their first orchestra show.
We met up with another friend of the podcast, Eddie, out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure did.
So he said,
Happy
honestly, might have to
belated
check that out.
birthday, Eddie.
Oh yeah, happy belated Eddie.
birthday,
Shout out. I know you're not here, but shout out.
How was it?
I saw the birthday boy.
Let's just say there were tears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were all crying.
Dude, oh my god. If you're an AOT fan,
on the ground
you
the
have
whole
to.
time.
Absolutely have
It
to.
was
There was downed alcoholic beverages.
like it was like
Tears.
cathartic.
There was
like
love
listening
in
to it
the
and
air.
seeing it.
We
It was
have
amazing.
the
I highly
official-
recommend.
official like soundtrack, right? We're talking about the official, like this is the orchestra, right?
Yeah, like the composer.
And what we were able to go ahead and experience just from the music was amazing, but they also had like a screen of like scenes that were
Yeah.
going along with the music, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my
The
gosh,
compilation.
like it was crazy.
And Luca
So, yeah,
got to
Fungus Uncle, you
experience
got it.
that twice because he went with us, and then he did it again with Marco in Vegas.
That's there you go. That's how good it is, man.
That's sick. Yeah.
Damn, I want to go. One is about 6 hours from me on March 3rd. If it's that good, I might have.
No,
I'm gonna tell you.
I
that
think
sounds,
it's really worth
that
it.
sounds like it is. That's an adventure, right? But
If you
at
got
the end
buddies
of the
that you
day,
can make it an
when you're done
adventure
with
with-
that adventure, you're gonna feel so fulfilled. You're gonna be so happy that you did it.
Yeah.
And you
That'll
know,
be a fun 6-hour drive back listening to everything that you just listened to.
yeah, and if you can,
You're
know,
gonna drive back in silence
We
with
went
tears
ahead
in your
and
eyes,
we
dude.
went over to the to get just like little souvenirs and stuff, you know, whatever. And we got like the record and stuff.
we all
the
all
three
get a
of us got
record?
them. Yeah.
No, just Luca did for.
Oh yeah, you're
But
right.
he did buy the
Yeah,
official.
'cause I got the
soundtrack.
record.
I have a record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I'm not gonna tell you that it's like, oh man, you know, like 6 hours is nothing, because
up
that's
to your
something.
priorities,
That's like
man.
us going up to San Fran for
But
it.
we
Yeah.
agree that it is very worth. It's very much
100
worth
liters
going.
of tears on the way back. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna go ahead and necessarily be crying on the way back, but you're just gonna be like, you're gonna be crying during
the
it.
music. Probably.
You're gonna be hype and then emotional.
Yeah.
And then
It'll be an emotional
nostalgic
roller
and then
coaster.
hype again.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so glad you did it, and it's gonna be like, wow. And also too, the performance was absolutely.
You're a beer
There you
guy, Fungus Uncle.
But that was another cool thing that
a
you know
funkle.
we're able to go ahead and
Yeah.
meet Eddie and just
Funkle.
even after the fact, you know, go out there and you know grab some food
Grab
with
a
Eddie
bite
and
with
hang
him.
out and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
and
that
like,
was cool.
Watch him scramble to get another ticket.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, so that was cool, but definitely recommend.
That's our boy. That's our boy.
Yeah, very very cool.
So how was your week, Lex?
I actually did want to share
Oh, yeah.
that Luca had his first game of the season
Okay.
yesterday. And I watched it live. It was 11 p.m. PST for us and 3 p.m. for him. But he had his first game of prelims, first game of the season. And we talked about kind of like what's his role on the team. And he's kind of like a, maybe like a block.
Kidding.
No,
Kidding, I'm
maybe
kidding,
like
I'm
a
kidding,
blocking
Luca.
sub and like a B team opposite. And he's like, I'm totally content with that. Like, obviously, I'm happy to get any playing time, but like, I don't have to be a starter. Like, I'm cool with that, which is great. But I was watching it yesterday, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's first game of the season, whatever. They were playing a team. They're playing a team called VNS that isn't the worst, but also isn't the best. But before you know it,
Are they closer to the worst spectrum, or are they?
they're not bad. Like, I don't think any of the teams in Spiker's Turf are bad, but there's definitely
Were they like a good challenge, or was it more of like a, okay, this will get you guys kind of back into the swing of things?
more of a, if you guys stay disciplined, then this is really easy for you.
Got it.
Just stays disciplined and
Fungus
this'll be
is
easy.
asking, what sport are we talking about?
Yeah, Fungus, you're new here.
Yeah.
My boyfriend is Luca Mamone from Crisscross King Crunchers for the Philippines. He plays for a professional volleyball team in the Philippines, as well.
Pro volleyball.
Yeah, as well as Team Philippines, the national team.
Yeah.
But right now he's in season for his professional team, sponsored by Rabisco, which is a huge snack company out in the Philippines. So, and their sponsor, their
like, hey,
team
no free shout-outs.
are the chips. And yeah, go Crisscross Chips. Anyways,
Soon to be sponsored.
yeah, I know. Could you imagine? That would be cool.
Hey, number one AOT
Rabisco.
podcast. I mean, come on.
I've met like a bunch of the people
publicity.
from Rabisco. They're super nice, and they just like give out free chips. I'm like, if you guys want to, I know, an American.
Bragging rights.
I do. I love bragging about Luka. Anyways, he had his first game of prelims last night, and I'm watching the first set, whatever.
You said this is
and
11 p.m. for you, right?
Yeah, 11 p.m., which is good because I didn't have work today, so I could stay up late last night and watch it. And I'm like watching it while texting Luka's mom too. I'm like, it's live right now. Like, are you watching? And she's like, yeah, I'm watching right now with Anila, who is Luka's sister. And before you know it, I see a sub come in. And Luka got subbed in. I was like, oh my God. And I was like texting his mom. I was like, oh my God, he's playing. And we were like, woo. Like, Anila's going crazy at home. And we're like all fangirling about him. And his first involvement of the season is a out of system play where he has to set the ball from like across the court. And the way that the ball was going over to him, and I was like, oh my God, he's gonna have to set. Oh my God, he's gonna have to set. Oh my God, he's gonna have to set. And the way it was butter, it was so perfect. And they scored a point off of his set. And everyone was like, oh my God. And obviously announcers are like, Mamone, youngest on the team at 23, and given the people who they're playing against, their youngest is 16. And he was pretty good too. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, their
Shit.
youngest is 16.
I was not expecting that.
I know.
That's
I was
a
like,
tall 16-year-old.
that 16-year-old, he was a serving specialist, and he actually got an ace.
Oh wow,
He was
that's
pretty good.
sick.
That's crazy.
But anyways, yeah, their youngest is 16, and Chris Cross's youngest is 23. That tells you kind of where the levels are at.
Mm-hmm.
But and then the next play, Luka gets an amazing kill, and we're like obviously I'm fangirling like crazy. And then, he doesn't play in the second set. They win the first set, win the second set. He actually got his team to game point with that kill. And I was just like beyond proud. Like I was like, oh my God, like all of his hard work, because he had been basically sitting on this team ineligible for dumb reasons, waiting for like the Bureau of Immigration and everything. He's basically been just sitting on the bench for like a little over a year. So that he can finally play.
He's taking advantage of this opportunity.
Yeah,
he gets
now
to
that
play.
he can finally play.
Did they win that set?
He's
Did they win that set?
Yeah, they won that set.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
And then they won the second set, and then he played in the third set. Unfortunately, Anila and I fell asleep during the third set. I swear I closed my eyes for a second. I swear there was a technical
very little
timeout.
fungus, very little.
There was a technical timeout, and I closed my eyes for a second, and then I woke up and it was 8 a.m. And I was like, oh!
You're like, oh, I fell asleep.
I fell asleep. And I watched it, and I texted his mom in the morning, and I was like, I totally didn't fall asleep during the third set. And she was like, so did Anila. She was so mad at me. She was like, why did you let me fall asleep? And we have basically come to the conclusion that we are Luka's good luck charm, because after we fell asleep, Luka wasn't doing good anymore.
Oh.
And I told him about it today, too. I was like, I'm sorry, I fell asleep during the third set. And he was like, good. He's like, that's fine. I mean, given like mistakes happen all the time. Yeah, mistakes happen all the time. He just made like 2 back-to-back mistakes, which always feels like the world is crumbling.
Sometimes when you're on pro. When you do that and you do back-to-back mistakes, sometimes you kind of get stuck in your mind a little bit,
Yeah, but Luka's really good about it. He's like, yeah, I'm not worried about it. He's like, yeah, I made a few mistakes, but he's like, that's just like, you still make mistakes when you're playing pro. It just like was weird timing because it was like back-to-back, and he's like, well. Like, what can you do about it? Like, it happens, whatever. Yeah. But I just thought that it was funny.
Kind of do what you can, move forward, learn from it, and,
Yeah, Luka does a really good job of not wasting his energy dwelling on stuff that's not going to do him any good. Like, what's the point of worrying about that now? It's not going to really do anything for you in the long run.
Time for the next volley.
Luka's really good about it.
Yeah.
So I don't ever have to worry about him, like, overthinking about his performance. That's why I'm like, so we're your good luck charm, huh? And he's like, I guess so. Like, you guys got to watch all my games. But that was awesome, and I just really wanted to share like how cool he is. And
shout out Luka.
I'm also gonna show off a photo from his game yesterday that I think is my favorite photo of Luka ever now.
Ooh.
From the game yesterday.
Interesting.
That is now like my lock screen everywhere.
Damn, okay.
Isn't that like perfect form?
Yeah.
I mean, he literally trains for it every single day.
What is that?
But
that's a sick shot.
Yeah, you know what's funny, guys, if you can see it. Yeah.
Got you.
You know what's funny is Luka's getting paid to do. Oh, you're gonna have to open it up again. There you go. Luka gets paid to do this. And the whole reason why he's out there, guys, the whole reason why he's this big time volleyball player is because he watched Haikyuu. I kid you not.
There you go.
The reason why Luka started playing volleyball was because he watched Haikyuu in high school and senior year, and he was like,
Fungus, you can't tell her
try it.
secrets.
I'm gonna try it.
The power of anime, bro.
Yeah, now he's getting paid to play volleyball.
There you go. That's awesome.
So I just want to show that off. Also, my Depop is doing amazing. It's doing
awesome.
amazing. I'm selling like four articles of clothing a day. It's going amazing. So if you guys want to check out my Depop, it's at Lexamundos28. Lexa. I'll just put it right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Throw it in chat. It'll be on screen for everyone.
It won't show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a link.
But yeah, we were over in the same little studio room. Like, wait a minute, when he saw literally his actors reach over and grab the phone.
Oh yeah, sorry. We're in the same room. Sorry to break the illusion. But yeah, I think that's
Pretty much it, right?
really all I really wanted to share, I think. Yeah, the kids have been doing good.
No,
oh,
it's
I
just
do.
really good editing.
Yeah, it's just
Never mind.
editing
Yeah.
magic.
I know.
I also wanted to
Watch
share
this.
that. Yeah, I know it goes through into AJ's.
Pushes
cam.
AJ's laptop up.
I know. Next, you just.
I also wanted to share a personal anecdote from work yesterday because the kids, the 5th graders, officially took their push-up state test that gets sent to the capital gets sent to Sacramento in California for all the elementary PE
That's the capital.
testing. Yeah, for the capital. Oh yeah, Sacramento's the capital of California, and you know the fitness gram pacer test, multi-aerobic
Yeah.
aerobic capacity test. You know, so I got to
we all
listen
know
to
it for different reasons.
yeah.
It's probably just
I got to hear that beautiful recording.
meme or whatever of it.
Yeah, I got to hear that beautiful recording of that man's interesting. He's got a little bit of southern twang to it, I've discovered.
Really?
Yeah, there's some.
The longer it goes.
Some numbers he says, I'm like, this man has a little bit of a
from?
twang to him. Where's this narrator from? Anyways, the highest that the recording goes is 75.
Yeah.
Most kids don't make it 75. To pass the push-up test, they only need to do 10. 10 to pass. 10, good form. Meaning like you're going down to 90 degrees,
I'm like,
you're
great,
not...
So I wouldn't pass. Okay.
Or, yeah, that's the only reason why I still do push-ups in my workout is because I need to be able to pass a 5th grade standard if I'm teaching them. Also, Fungus Uncle, if you don't know, I'm also an elementary PE teacher. So this is a little story from work, little personal life here. So, you know, most of the kids are, you know, making 10, making, 12, 13. They're like, yes, I could do 13. I passed, whatever. The highest had been like 51.
What?
Yeah, the highest was like 51.
Dang. A 5th grader?
Before
Wow.
that, the highest was like 47. But a lot of the girls made it like in the 30s and 40s. They did really, really good.
Okay.
Because we only stop them after they make 2 mistakes. So like if they make a mistake where they don't go down all the way, I have to be like, okay, that's 1 mistake. Like make sure you go down all the way. They do it again, you're out. Got to call you out. Sorry, you're done. You stopped at 11, so you did 10. And then so yeah, the highest was 51 until I'm not gonna say his name because this is online, but there's this boy that I have in one of my classes that does gymnastics. He's a very fit, muscular, very athletic little boy. Okay. And he can do like all of his splits. He can like do handstand. He's a gymnast.
Yeah.
And
And
even
I
though
know that
he's like 10 years old.
I can imagine that form is a point of emphasis.
Yes.
When you're
Gymnasts are like
Definitely.
some of the most athletic people.
Yeah. I wish I had done gymnastics.
to not
Gymnastics
have
is
your
like one of-
joints screech at every bend.
That's how mine sound like. Just. Anyways.
I felt that one. Yeah, gymnastics.
He's
is
going-
like the sport for.
Yeah. I'm so glad that he's like starting young. Like I'm so envious of this kid because I'm like, I should have started gymnastics when I was 10,
So I'm guessing new high score, new record.
So we had to stop him
At how many?
at 75.
What?
We had to stop him.
Capped at 75.
He kept going and the recording stopped. And it was so cool because we do it in rows of like 8 kids at a
5
time.
Perfect form.
Perfect. I don't think he made 1 mistake.
That's crazy.
I genuinely felt like I was watching an Olympian.
We're like,
I'm not
that's,
even kidding.
He's like, guys, I can keep going.
Like,
Can I,
that's
can I
what-
just bump him out?
And he was
Warrior
so
candidate right there.
No, actually,
Yeah.
he's such a nice, humble kid too. Like
Which side
not
do
a
you
show
want?
off at all. Yeah.
you get first dibs.
Yeah, actually, what do you want? And I knew it was going to be good because the moment he got into push-up position, I saw his shoulder blades like push forward, like retract. And I was like, oh my God, this kid's gonna have perfect form. This kid knows ball. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And the way that they were like perfect, he didn't make a single mistake. Felt like I was watching an Olympian. Like, I'm gonna have to remember this kid's name because 10, 20
Bro
years
went
from now.
beyond the 90 every time, I guarantee it.
Yeah, he's gonna be an Olympian. This kid is amazing.
Crazy.
And what's cool is that they go around like 8 at a time while everyone else is waiting in rows of 8,
100%.
all behind them. So the rest of his class,
Warlords.
rest of his class is sitting behind him, watching, these 8. And obviously everyone's like, quiet, it's a state test. You have to be quiet until they're all done. When they're all done, then you can give a round of applause, So all the kids in his line are like still waiting, staring at him, going up to 75. And all the kids are like, oh my God, is he gonna do it? Oh my God, is he gonna? Because the kids ask every year.
Wait,
like,
the kids are able to see too?
Yeah, so they're in rows of
Holy
8,
shit,
and there's
okay.
other rows of 8 of them behind them. So
Wow.
once that row is completely
I hate
done,
to be that kid who has to follow up that freaking.
I know, right
right?
behind him.
You're like, okay, how many I got?
But we have kids.
All right, that's it. You're done at 11.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we have kids every year that are like, "What's the highest?" And it's like 75, but we never get kids that go up to 75. The highest is like I said,
They're like
usually around
75
40,
because we had
50.
to stop the kid.
Yeah, and most kids are like, "Oh, I'm gonna get 75 this year. Oh, just wait," and they get like 15. And I'm like, you did so
Like,
good.
respectable.
Yeah. Like, that's fine. A respectable 15. That's
Like, you
fine.
passed.
Yeah, you passed. You're fine. Even though you thought that you were going to do 75.
Yeah.
So everyone knows that 75 is the highest. So as he's getting closer and closer, all the kids are like trying to stay quiet, but they're like, oh my God. Oh my God. They're like all talking like to their like the classmates sitting next to them. They're like, he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Wow.
Then he got to 75. We stopped the recording and all the kids are like, oh my God.
Kid is a legend.
Instant playground legend, bro.
And he sits up and he has just like this little like
Humble.
so proud of himself and he has this humble little smile and I was like, it's from all the gymnastics on. He's like, yeah, we have to do 50 every practice.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
oh my God.
Yep, that's gymnastics.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you think about it, right? Core strength. Like, depending on what he does for
it's like
gymnastics
when
and
you
stuff
go
like that,
up, you're doing a plank every time.
So it's like that's impressive. That's crazy. Wow, shout out.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Shout out. You know
Back in
who
the day,
you
I could
are.
hit 30.
30, honestly, that 30 is legit too, Like,
We'd have to do hella push-ups for wrestling. Same with pull-ups. I used to be able to do probably 25 to 30 pull-ups without dropping off the bar.
Yeah, I had to do push-up and sit-up tests when I played volleyball. And my highest ever continuously while touching chest to pillow was 47.
wow.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I'm pretty proud of that. So when kids are like, what's your highest, Miss Lexy? I'm like, 47. And they're like, oh my God. I'm like,
Think you
yeah.
can beat it?
Yeah.
See,
I'm not
now
good, guys.
now I have the ego in me is like, now I got to get to 75, bro.
Yeah.
76.
Just
Yeah.
start doing some gymnastics.
Some kids are like, I'm going to stop at
I'm going to
67.
break a hip or some shit, bro.
I know. I want to get into
Crazy.
gymnastics, but I don't know.
Nate
if
used to
it's-
do it.
If it's too late.
Nate used to go to, what's his name? Eric Will.
I don't know.
There's one, it used to be off Imperial, now he's off Whittier Boulevard.
But it is
I'm with you,
gymnastics.
too.
Yeah, he's ex-Olympian.
rolling pastry dough.
I think that's so good for your body. Like gymnastics, Pilates.
There are a few.
The mobility with the strength, I think, is super.
There are a few sports that hit genuinely every muscle group. Gymnastics definitely hits every muscle
one of
group. Wrestling is one of the sports where, you'll be sore in places you didn't know you could be sore after one wrestling practice.
Yeah.
Because
All of your,
why
stability
are my ears
muscles.
sore?
Yeah,
Fucking ears are
actually.
sore. You
Dude.
go out there and get cauliflower.
Yeah.
cauliflower. Hey man, it happens, bro. Even
Not to brag. Oh, the fuck is that? Not to brag. I
Yeah.
can eat around 7 hot dogs in a sitting. There you go.
I can eat 7 hot
That's
dogs in a
what's
sitting.
up.
that's it, bro.
Progressive overload with food.
But because especially with wrestling, because you have to pull your knees in. You have to use your groin
Yeah.
and actually have
Well,
hip pressure.
I would imagine too. Wrestling is all about your base and stuff, too.
Oh,
You're,
100%.
it's all about posturing. It's all
Yeah.
about you probably have to be just freaking sturdy as a damn rock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of crazy.
It's fun.
But
They
those
do
are
say
the.
wrestling is the best base to have in any kind of combat.
Any martial arts sport, 100%.
Well, yeah,
Not-
because you have everything, genuinely everything. You have athletic stance, you have learning how to fall properly, you have genuinely so many
every
aspects.
fight, 95% of fights end on the ground anyways.
Yeah.
And it's gymnastics, wrestling, swimming.
Yeah, I heard
Swimming is
also
like
so good for you.
the greatest thing for your body.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's always used in rehab for like pro athletes.
That's
like
true, yeah, it's-
all the
The
time.
buoyancy really eases a lot of strain on you.
Yeah.
Tish says, I did gymnastics as a kid. I was not good at it, but I got a participation medal. You
Beautiful.
That's what's up.
Fungus guy. I think this question is probably for Zach.
guys any gym goers?
Honestly, for Lex too. Yeah.
I do Pilates, calisthenics, sometimes some weightlifting, not a whole lot, but lately I've been doing Pilates and calisthenics, and I tried to learn how to do a sideways crow pose. How do people do those
Nuts.
poses without breaking their arms? Genuinely,
Nuts,
you're
yeah.
putting all of your body weight on just your like ulna and your radius, and that's it.
Have you seen the Baki pose?
Is it the? No, show it to me. Actually, I think I have, but
I know you have. It's nuts.
But I don't have any PRs anymore, honestly. Yes. That
Those
is.
of you wondering.
Yeah, that is so hard. That's like it. That's advanced
The Baki
calisthenics.
pose.
Yeah, that's like advanced calisthenics right
Oh,
there.
100%. I'm not as much of a gym goer as I used to be, though I am trying to get myself back into it. I mainly use the gym for boxing and Muay Thai and wrestling training now. But back when I was lifting, my deadlift max was 485, my bench max. My bench has always been messed up because, I broke my elbow back in high school. And that was before I got into weightlifting. So I hit a plate in a 25 for 3 reps one time, and that's like the best I ever did. And then squat, I was at
Deadlift max was 145.
whatever 2 plates in a 25 is. So that's 90 plus
Yeah.
45 plus 45. So what is it, 180?
180.
180, so my own body weight back then.
Yeah, 180.
Yeah, so I could bench my own
That's
body weight.
pretty solid.
I missed the day.
My PR for deadlifting was 145.
Oh no, my deadlift was 485. My deadlift was like
Jesus.
it was like couple plates on each side and then something else. That was
I
like
could never.
But now I'm like, that's so bad.
I don't think I want to. Yeah. I'm at a point now to where I'm like, you know what, working out for aesthetics, working out for function, I'm going to choose the function.
Yeah, function is like definitely the way I've been leaning towards now. Like I do want to get back into calisthenics. I want to be able to hit muscle ups again. I used to be able to do like 8 to 10 muscle ups.
Muscle ups are so hard.
Read Fungus's chat.
Calisthenics is great. I'm just a power lifter, honestly, for health.
Hey.
Cali is great.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Calisthenics is like top tier.
It says he's 455 right now.
That's what's up, bro. I think if
Yeah,
I,
there is gymflation. You're so right.
yeah. Oh, dude, swimming
Oh,
was the
congrats,
best thing.
Tish. You can leg press 270.
I don't know. I don't even know what I can leg press right now.
I was just like an athlete, so all I did was
I don't
rely
actually
on
go
my
to the gym. I work
athleticism.
out
So
at
like for me, I just was like very lanky and like
Yeah.
fast. So I just did like football and
Like-
basketball growing up.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can relate to this because like. When you have a longer frame, you could also relate to this. When you have a longer frame, it's so much harder to put on muscle.
Of course, yeah.
Yes, your
And
muscles are longer.
The main reason why I got into lifting was because, like, dude, I had broken so many damn bones by the time I graduated high school. And it's because I didn't have the cushion. I didn't
Right.
have the shock absorption from all the muscle fibers. So that's why I got into
You'd be
lifting.
surprised how much you really need stability muscles.
I envy short people because they can just bulk.
I know, they can literally bulk up.
They can lean, bulk,
Little
anything, bro.
Yeah. Girl,
I'm
you're
like,
not thick,
what?
you just short, okay? You just compressed.
For real. 455 plus deadlift is normal. Yeah. I don't know.
But I do not have a university gym to work out at anymore, so I be doing Pilates at home. And I have 2 15-pound dumbbells, and that's enough for me.
That's sick, Fungus. That's sick. Like I really want to get back into it. I really don't care for PRs anymore. Like Lex said, I'm also more like functionality now. And now that I care more about just fighting, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Look
Being
what
able to hold
Fungus
my
said.
own.
I'm a tall man that plays rugby. Oh, dude.
Consistently gets
That's
injured.
cool.
Rugby. See, I grew
It's
up-
not cool being tall. That's
not.
funny.
I grew up playing football, soccer, baseball on loop. Got into swimming. I was really good at swimming, but I just didn't want to do it in high school. High school, I got into wrestling, and I bounced around with a couple other sports. Like I've tried tennis, I've tried golf, I can't even think of it off the top of my head. But I've always wanted to try rugby because like I'm definitely like the rough and tumble kind of guy. Like I'm rowdy, but fighting, bro. I hate running. So fight or flight? The fuck is a flight?
Are you good at like skating or like say
Oh.
hockey?
I skateboarding. I'm decent at ice skating. I went a couple times, and the first time I went, I actually like kind of got the hang of it. I think I'm much better at ice skating than I am at roller skating.
I know.
Like way better at ice skating than roller skating. Like Sanji on ice.
I can't do either.
But
No, that's cool.
yeah, I want to get more back into it.
Awesome.
That's sick, bro. Rugby's nuts.
But yeah, the extent of it was just more just sports that I was playing. You know, in high school, yeah, you go ahead and you try to, you know, do whatever lifts you can do. But for me, I try to prioritize, you know, just my legs for like hops, and it was cool. Like I was able to go ahead and dunk throughout high school. Like probably my first dunk was like my junior year, and then, you know, it was cool.
Yeah.
But I never really like lifted. I never really prioritized it and stuff. You know, I was good at running, you know,
Yeah.
so I had a good cardio. But
You're just there
even
for the love of
after-
the game.
Yeah, but even after just like, you know, high school and for I don't know how many freaking years, probably going on like 10 years of just like constant, just little adult leagues of just basketball and stuff, you know. And then now I'm just,
Yeah, because retired
My body-
athlete life is
my body doesn't
hard.
hold up. It doesn't hold up like I used to.
I still need someone to tell me what to do. That's why I be following these Pilates YouTube videos. I'm like, just tell me what to do, please.
Word, chef. There's this dude called the Yellow Man on YouTube. Crazy, like all things fitness. Like this dude will be like, I dead hung for a month, and this is all the benefits I got from it. I did calisthenics for a month, and this is how I saw my.
I think
body.
that's so cool, actually, that they're genuinely like trying, like getting data in from their bodies. Again, it's particular to their body because not everyone's
Yeah,
created
100%.
equal. Unfortunately, not all bodies.
That's why
Equal?
I live and die by the dead hang now.
Yeah.
I live and die by dead hang. Like I love it. I want to do it more. I want to get a bar for my room, but like I got to the gym yesterday and the first thing I did, dude, oh my lower back felt so good.
I'd be doing that on the monkey bars at work.
That's what you gotta do, bro.
The kids are like, look at Miss Lexy, she's on the monkey bars. I'm just there.
I know, just letting it all shake out. I like doing it, and then I'll like
can't hold on.
shake my hips, let it all like when you do it with a cat. I'm
Yes,
like,
and you just get it. Yeah, you
Yes.
out. I can't hang on to the actual monkey bar because my feet hit the ground.
I just
too
pick
tall
my
for
knees
it.
up.
So I go above and I actually hold on to like the bar, the structure,
frame.
yeah, the framing of the monkey bar, so I can like
Fully decompress.
What's funny
yeah.
is my coworker, he can't reach that. He's shorter than me. So he is like over here hanging onto the monkey bar, and I'm like, this is too tall. This is too short for me.
Yeah, when I'm standing, the new bars at the gym where all the bags are literally like me standing this tall.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah, he like
kick my legs up.
Yeah.
I'm just like, my knees are like a couple inches off the ground.
Yeah, but then bending your legs when you're dead hanging, like you can only get so much release, you know?
Well, that's
you just
what-
gotta let the weight.
I bring them forward so that way it'll like pull on the lower spine.
Okay.
And it'll like, I
works.
definitely feel the lower back muscles like start stretching out.
Yeah, start to relax.
Yeah.
Some good cardio at home is Taibo with Billy Banks. The bald-headed black man in a tank top will make you sweat. I believe that. Meanwhile, my sport in school was theater, says Tish.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, your
too. That's
heart's a
hilarious.
muscle, so cardio is 10 times better. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I just fucking hate running, bro.
I know. Just because I'm
Why
good at it
I
doesn't mean
choose-
I want to do it.
The cardio I get from hitting the bag and from sparring is like all I need, bro. As long as I can last 3 5-minute rounds, I'm good.
Oh, Fungus, he knows some stuff.
knows his shit.
Here, he got a number 3 crown for it.
Yeah, I know.
He said, interesting enough about deadlifts, the compression on your spine actually makes your nervous system freak out. So it releases a lot of muscle growth hormones.
Back to deadlifts.
Indirect steroids.
go.
He said, I can testify to it. I believe you.
How? Okay.
I believe you, random internet man.
We're gonna turn into a sports podcast. How do you feel about inverse grip on deadlift? Because I know it makes your back muscles grow lopsided, but sometimes I just need the grip.
Oh,
bro.
right.
I just need the grip, bro. Like,
I think if you like don't if you can like,
You can switch it,
if
yeah.
you can switch them off every, session or maybe every set, I think you'll be fine.
live and die by the deadlift, bro. Yes, deadlifts are so back.
At the end of the day, working out and fitness is really what works for you. If you don't understand what workout someone's doing, there's probably a specific reason, a specific way of training for it,
You have to understand what the body needs. Everyone's individual bodies have individual needs.
Yeah.
Monkey
have
has
to
a
be
question.
So it's basically when you're deadlifting, instead of just standard grip, it's just one palm out, one palm in.
Yeah. So either holding it, obviously we wouldn't hold it out like
So
this.
that way, instead of having to worry about grip strength and your fingers coming in curled, it's easier because.
Are you a thumb in or a thumb out kind of guy? Are you a hook gripper?
So.
Are you a hook gripper? I don't know why I said it like that.
I do like me a good hook.
Okay.
It's because back in the day when I used to do the row machine, the cable row machines, a gentleman was talking to me about how to increase grip strength and just forearm density, you curl your thumbs over because that forces your forearm to take more of the load.
Right. It gets more of the extension.
Me being the wrestler, I was like, cool, I need grip strength. Because like anyone on the team could attest that I had some of the best grip strength in terms of like locks and not letting my locks loose.
Big gamer.
Big gamer. Big gamer, bro.
Yeah, it's from holding on to that controller.
Rage. Playing too much Dark Souls and Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But
it's from all the Super Smash Bros. Gaming.
Yeah. So no, I do like to curl my thumb over the bar with my fingers, but I've also noticed that's given me a lot of like
calluses and stuff or whatever.
Not necessarily but like issues with my hands. Like my hands cramp up a lot easier. Yeah. And I actually was yesterday after the gym been meaning to look up like
my hands are fucked.
Yeah.
Welding.
You're welding.
Oh, I'm sure, bro.
Tools, hammers and shit and all that and like
like
my hands are.
I've been meaning to since yesterday it came to mind.
Good visual.
I still got my fingers.
You still got all
You still got all
fingers. Yeah.
I have one that my thumb got smashed a few too many times, so now I have a dead nail.
Oh,
but
I'm just gonna take a
happens, man, when you work as a machinist.
I'll let you know because I'm gonna research the like hand maintenance and because I don't want I forget what the terms are called for the when they
like arthritis and stuff and all that.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah, carpal tunnel. I don't want to deal with that because like there are some days where like I'll lift and my hand gets like almost stuck in this like grip position.
Yeah,
and I'm like
I highly recommend. Luca got me a hand massager one year as a gift, and it comes with both the roller that like rolls on both sides that you can do on your own, and also it's like it looks like it would dry your nails, but you put your whole hand in it, compresses, and it
that's
the whole thing.
That's sick because I need that because like I definitely get.
I highly recommend. It feels amazing.
I get cramps in between.
As someone who does little trinkets and jewelry and sewing, I highly recommend it.
You need to be very tactile and malleable with your fingers. Yeah, I get cramps in between my index and my thumb, and then along the outside of my hand.
Oh, really?
I feel it cramp up, and I'm just like this sometimes, and I'm like,
you know what's funny? We do at work. Also, Tish says use a tennis ball.
I have heard about tennis balls being awesome for that.
So I've seen like at work we do sometimes where like if any of our hands go out there and start tightening up or cramping up, whatever, we're just like over on a fucking like table, right?
Yeah, you gotta stretch it out.
We're just like fuck.
Oh my god!
We're like trying to wake up our hand, whatever. Just like,
stretch it out, man.
Dude, no, I'll literally be there.
My kinesiologist brain is screaming.
People will literally see me at the bench being like, I'll be like this. Dude, some people give me the weirdest looks. I'll be like this with my hands, and I'll be like going in between the individual fingers and like trying to pull them apart like this. And I'm just I'm like, come on, bro. I was like, I need to do stuff.
Well, because those are still muscles, you know?
Yeah.
No matter how small or how big, muscles still need to be strengthened. They still get fatigued.
He says there's also crow grip, which means you wrap your thumb around and basically press your fingers on top of your thumb, which kind of clamps onto the bar.
Yeah, that's that hook grip that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, I could talk about fitness all day, but genuinely, we got to get into.
we
gotta remember while we're here.
The iceberg. Yeah, toe cramps. Yeah.
But Fungus Uncle, just letting you know.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. Fungus Uncle, if you want to keep talking, dude, I got my bachelor's of science in kinesiology.
Yeah.
And studied to become an athletic trainer.
Discord is for.
So,
bro, you're in the Discord. If you want to go ahead and chat up like that, like these two right here, Lexy and Zach are good people to go ahead and talk to. You know, if you want to talk
and
sports,
Zach's had
I can
every
talk
injury
sports.
ever, so he knows
Dude, yeah. I'm basically my own PT at this point.
Zach's a great learning specimen.
True.
I'm the test dummy.
But yeah, like I said, we're here for, this is an AOT podcast, and, we do want to go ahead and
I'm also really excited for this episode.
Yeah. But Fungus, stick around with us because we're going to go ahead and get into the episode breakdown discussion.
I'm so fucking ready for this episode. I got a good scream in me today.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
One might even say that I'm quite.
I have enough. You might need to put
I'll put it on the table.
One might even say that I'm quite fired up today.
Ooh, fire emojis in chat. I know.
That is
Fungus,
also
you're
a
new
play
here,
on the episode, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, technically, he is a little on fire.
One might even say,
Yeah,
I'm
fired
a bit
up,
like
fired
a horse
up.
today. I knew that one was good, AJ.
Yeah. All
The
right,
horse
guys.
did not deserve that, all right?
No, the horse.
We'll
did
talk
not.
about it. We'll talk about it.
Justice for horse that bit Gobby.
All right, guys. So we're gonna continue on with the episode breakdown discussion. Last week we covered part 3 of episode 15 of season 4. We're gonna be continuing episode 15, Soul Salvation. We'll be finishing up that episode, and then we'll be moving on to episode 16 next week. But yeah, like we've all been saying at the start of this podcast, we're all excited for how this episode ends. And I failed to forget. Thank you guys for both reminding. But this is the kind of like mid-season
part one.
finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the mid-season finale of season 4. And how this episode ends, again, we were all like, no fucking way, what just happened? That just happened? Like, wait, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden we have to wait. We're like,
You
no.
gotta wait a month.
With that being said, Attack the Talk is doing a 2-month hiatus.
Imagine.
We couldn't say it
I know, right?
if we wanted to.
Jacob's gonna hear.
I know. They were like, huh?
What'd you say?
Wait, no!
We're just kidding. Jokes.
It's a
Jokes.
joke. It's a hotaka.
Joke lang.
But yeah, so I'm excited for us to go ahead and cover this. Lexy will be our narrator this episode. Just to go ahead and do some kind of recap. We've really been focusing. Jacob and Jazz. No.
Yeah, I knew it.
I know how to bring him back.
We've been focusing over on Zeke's story. Yeah, Zach has been playing Zeke.
Yeah.
Great.
Different vowel.
Lexy actually has been voicing Zeke as well, young Zeke.
Yeah, young Zeke.
So yeah, we're focusing over on Lexy and Zach's story. But so yeah, this is all
I
just
guess I
Zeke's
can
story.
share
This
this
is his
follow.
childhood. This is kind of what we learned to go ahead and find out, and we've been informed about his kind of his him growing up and having so many different factors, so many different influences, so many different messages, and just Zeke himself didn't have his own specific motivations, his own specific, life that he's living, his own
Yeah.
specific,
He was kind of told how to view the world.
and anything that he wanted to do as far as what Zeke wanted to do was immediately like shunned and turned down by his father, and was like, look, like, no, like, you're gonna go ahead and study. This
Yeah.
is what you need to do.
He
And
just wanted to have a normal, healthy, happy relationship with his father.
Yeah.
He genuinely just wanted to play catch.
exactly. So last week we talked about how young Zeke went ahead and overheard some Marleyan officers talking about the Eldian restorationists and talking about the owl, and so Zeke, he is aware. This is the confirmation that we got, that he is aware that his parents, Dinah and Grisha, are involved in that to some capacity. So he actually decides to go ahead and essentially warn them, pleads to them, like begs them essentially, like, can you please stop? Because
Yeah, stop doing dangerous things. Stop going out there and doing it.
we are going to get sent to paradise.
Yeah.
We're going to get turned into Titans. And, it's just one of those things where it's like,
Or worse, he'll turn into Aunt Faye.
exactly. Yeah. He mentioned
Yep.
Aunt Faye as well. But those words aren't enough. Grisha we talked about how stubborn Grisha is. And Grisha is very dead set on Zeke being his child, being his son, to be the one person who can save Eldians, right? Can save us all. And
He believes this is the reason. This is his purpose.
yeah,
And his
exactly.
son must also lead with that same purpose in mind.
Yeah.
No option otherwise.
Grisha says
Typical sports dad.
we're fighting
Right.
to restore Eldia's strength, and that's why we're determined to win our rights back. And so it's a lot, right? And point being is that, like, Zeke isn't fighting for what Zeke wants, what he believes in. And granted, he's still a child. We found out Zach looked into it. He's genuinely like, Six.
Yeah,
right.
he was like
Oh, you
6 or
almost
7
did it.
years old.
do what? Nah, you're the one who said the
Stop,
7.
you're adding to it. Pretend it doesn't exist, dude.
I was gonna say he was gonna be
That's
this
so last year.
6 years old, because for whatever reason,
2025.
I think I remember you saying that he was like 6 or something. But
Yeah, because we originally predicted that he was like 11
we thought he was
or 12.
like
Yeah.
in his early
It was
teens
like, no,
and stuff.
actually, he's like 7 years old.
Yeah, and
6
then that
years
also
old.
gave us more of a. It gave us a better idea as far as how long he had Mr. Tom Sava as his mentor, as this
Yeah.
kind of like father figure, and
Adopted dada.
essentially like 9 years.
Yeah.
right, that they were together. Hey, you summon. There you go. Bobby says, "Yo, back from the gym." Oh, there you go. Back from the gym.
Wow, we were just talking about
back
that.
to fitness talk.
Would have hopped on, but music took over. No worries, Bobby. Welcome. Appreciate you joining us. And you missed the gym talk early on over in the chat. You can probably go ahead and see it, or you can just go ahead and.
Hope you had a good gym session.
Yeah, hope your workout was good, bro.
We're about to go ahead and get into the episode breakdown discussion. But yeah, welcome, Bobby.
Make sure you stretch. Good job.
So the last thing we covered was essentially Zeke confiding and explaining to Sava, and Sava being distraught and struggling with the news and not wanting to go ahead and lose Zeke, because he understands that, like, what Zeke explained and what we talked about is just like
Basically,
that's death.
It happened.
Essentially, that's being sentenced to death. Like, Eldians have been sent to paradise for less.
He understands the weight of their situation.
Yeah, imagine being this whole other kind of like, just this group that's trying to do the exact opposite of what Marley wants.
Right.
You're fighting for Eldian rights, and we understand how Marley feels about Eldia. And what the history, they're constantly expressing about the history of the Great Titan War and whatnot.
We
and
heard enough from Gabi. You have to atone for your sins.
Exactly.
Stop. Why was that spot on?
Yeah. Fungus has a question, real question. Why in the first place were people over in Parody, Eldians, separated from Eldians? So what it is that the people over on the island of Parody are Eldians.
Yes.
The ones over in Marley, they're not Eldians. Well, actually, there are Eldians that are there in Marley. So I'm sorry, but yeah. So what happened was during that Titan War, we understand that King Fritz went over to the island, and then there is what is called the Unrenouncing War.
Yeah, he basically
We're gonna learn about also
put through something to unrenounce war.
Yeah. But
that's why also it's called Paradise or Parody.
Parody,
because that's where the Eldians went to get away from the Marleyans and get away from, just trying to live peacefully.
But there was a separation that took place over back in history over a century ago, 100 years ago.
Just basically when Fritz left and enacted the anti-war memory wiping founder power stuff.
Right.
There were Eldians left behind in Marley that just became essentially prisoners of war.
And they were taught Marley's history. So they grew up thinking that they
were brainwashed.
like Lexy was saying, atone for the sins of their ancestors. Exactly. And that's why
they're treated so horribly.
But also it's why becoming a Marleyan warrior is so important, because you essentially get immunity.
Yeah.
You are
essentially you get rights.
You're an honorary Marleyan. You're able to provide that for your family, which is why you
fight for Marley, you're cool with us.
Yeah. So these children who are going into training to become these weapons for Marley, that's why they're so young. That's why they do it. But
because then also their family also gets kind of that cushy life because their sons or daughters are honorary Marleyans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just individual; it's also family.
Yep. And also when the king, King Fritz, went to the island and brought people of Eldia with him, there was also the threat of the rumbling as well. So that's why it was like this threat of, if you try to essentially reclaim the founding Titan, then the rumbling will be unleashed to the world.
Yeah.
And what we've been talking about recently too, and we're going to cover more in this episode, is the plan that's being created to go and reclaim that founding Titan. We've seen from a couple different characters where it's like they need to go ahead and reclaim the founding for various reasons, and we're going to go ahead and cover another reason in this episode. It's something that Zeke talked about it, last week, his new motivation, and that kind of now brings us back to the recap part of it, where it's like when he is telling Sava about, his parents, and Sava tells him you need to report them. That's the only way you can go ahead and save yourself. You can save your grandparents, and so we talked about it last week, but that's what happens. And, Sava becomes this father figure for Zeke during that time where, his parents were sent over to Parody.
This son figure for Thomas Sava.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's another thing we learned about Mr. Sava, is that he lost his his wife. He says the mother of his child. He
his
refers to her as the
family, too.
mother of my child. And he lost his child as well, and that is because in his past, he decided to hide his Eldian.
Was not very truthful about his ancestry, his heritage.
Yeah, so he hid that he was an Eldian, and
She was a very proud Marleyan.
exactly. And when
Who
she
could
found
not
out,
be caught dead. Well, she was caught dead.
yeah. So Fungus is asking, are the Eldians in the wall conscious of what's going on? I mean, if they are all wall Titans, they probably are more aware than the pure Titans. So that's part of what Zach was explaining, was that the ones that live over in Parody, they're all connected through the pathways and stuff.
Yeah, we talked about that last episode too, when Sava talks about the research he's done.
Yeah.
And Sava finds out that the founder can not only mess with the memories of all Eldians, that's whether they're in parody or not, he can also go ahead and change their anatomy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the founder can
Essentially
turn
save
into
them
Titans,
from the Black Plague.
Yeah, there's a
the bubonic plague.
huge epidemic that swept the world, and he cured all the Eldians. He basically altered their DNA to fight against it.
Yep.
So
Royal blood and founding.
yeah, royal blood founding.
It's
OP.
an important element, yeah. And
Yeah.
we're going to learn more about that as well. But that's, yeah. So
Also, we do know that I don't know, when I initially read it, I thought he meant like the Titans in the walls.
Yeah.
So the Titans don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But all the Eldians also don't know the true history because it's been wiped from their memory.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's part of the conflicting aspects of perspectives that we see from these characters, whether you're watching it from seasons 1 through 3 over in the perspective of Parody, and then season 4 you see it over in the perspective of Marley. It's like
Yeah.
they don't know necessarily what the truth is, because the memories were wiped, and it's more so now it's just like, they're being taught history.
Yeah.
From Marley's side, it's like, this is what Marley wants them to know. This
Yeah.
is what they, it's so
This
it's
war is essentially being created via propaganda being
Yeah.
enforced.
yeah. But obviously
It's
those-
double propaganda. It's propaganda from the Eldian side saying,
Oh yeah.
guys, we've been
Yeah.
here forever. We just have a king who takes care of us and built walls from Titans. And then the Marleyans are like, you guys are evil!
So there is that obliviousness of what's outside of the walls.
Yeah.
They don't know about the other people. They don't know about what else is out there and stuff, So, yeah, that's another
They are
important
their
aspect.
own entire world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bobby says those wall Titans must be old as hell. They are.
Yeah.
They 100%
Ultimate
are.
purgatory.
Yeah. They have been there. They have been waiting and dormant, really, and just waiting for the threat.
Imagine that's what happened to Armin's and Erwin's parents. That's like the ultimate death sentence. Go be wall Titan.
I know.
But unfortunately, the
The
interior,
walls have been up for ever. Yeah.
the interior.
They died because they
government.
tried to take a hot air balloon over the wall.
Yeah.
It was the interior government. They're the ones who essentially are.
They know too much.
Removing any potential
Yeah.
plot hole.
the CIA of parody.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we learned too, and during that story was that the interior, those officers, murdered. Like you said, they murdered Irvin's father. They murdered Armin's parents, and they murdered
Pastor-
Historia's mother. And they also did, yeah. They murdered
Pastor Nick as
Nick
well.
as well. So, yeah, they're trying to remove any potential threat and anything that could, sway the powers that be. So like Zach was saying too, it's like the propaganda that is happening on both sides. It's like you have to essentially kind of like follow the way that it's, I guess, the course, and like you have to be kind of like a sheep and stuff, whatever. And but we see these characters, man. They're the ones that are trying to go out there and fight for whatever they're fighting for, whatever their motivations are, whatever it is. That's, again, we're going to learn about Zeke and stuff. Like his motivations, his mission. And he talked about it.
He has found
he has
his
this
path.
euthanization plan, and that's kind of where we're going to go ahead and start this episode. Zeke's new mission. But yeah, that's pretty much the recap that we're going to go ahead and do. Make sure we're all good in chat here. Probably says oldest Titans in the series.
Most likely.
The manga shows the wall Titans turning back into people after the Eren control alt deletes. Yeah. Yeah, they probably are the oldest Titans.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Because I can't think of any other Titans that are older. It's definitely not from the royal family. I mean, all the pure Titans have been wiped. So yeah, it's the Wall Titans. But all right, so I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Whenever you guys are ready, yeah. And then Lexi, you can go ahead and start us off.
Oh, we're sipping water before we go. Listo.
We continue the episode as Zeke now knows his mission, his new motivation. Zeke tells Mr. Sava,
I'll inherit your Titan. I'll end our cursed race, freeing the world from its fear of Titans and freeing our people from their suffering.
The next thing we see are hints of chain links and a smoke-filled room. Tom Sava tells Zeke,
Listen, this is something I've kept secret from Marley.
we now see that Zeke and Sava are having a discreet, private conversation.
There's a way to break the vow renouncing war. And well, as luck would have it, you're the one person who can make use of it. If a Titan who has royal blood comes into contact with the holder of the founding Titan, then the founder's full power can be drawn out. However, that power won't be yours to direct. What it's used for will be up to the founder's host. Essentially, you're the key to a lock, which means you need the founder to be held by someone you trust, someone who can understand our euthanization plan.
We now see smoke surrounding Mr. Sava as he is chained up, preparing to pass down his Titan ability to his successor. Mr. Sava looks up to his successor with a fulfilled, content smile as we hear him continuing his message to Zeke.
I know you'll find that someone.
Smoke fills the room as the Marley brass applauds at the end of the ceremony. Zeke, sporting those Titan marks around his eyes, is now the host of the Beast Titan. We hear Mr. Sava's final words to Zeke.
And I promise, I'll always watch over you, Zeke.
A newly reborn Zeke puts on his new glasses and says,
Don't worry. I'll find them, Father.
Okay. So,
I'm pissed immediately. I'm pissed. We never get to know what Zeke's natural Titan looks like.
I know, we never do.
We didn't never get to know.
We know it's got pointed ears. We can only assume, right, that it's got pointed ears.
I feel like it's hairy and got point. I feel like it's a spitting image of Grisha's.
Yeah.
Or Grisha. We didn't even see what Grisha's pure Titan looked like either. Did we?
No, I don't
No,
think we
yeah,
do.
you're
We
absolutely
never
right.
gotten Grisha's pure either.
Yeah.
But we
did
know
not.
they all got pointed ears.
Yeah.
Did Aaron's little ugly ass normal Titan have pointed ears?
It did.
He did, yeah.
Yeah,
He
it
looked
was-
like a little gremlin.
Yeah.
Little
So
troll.
Zeke's is probably Grisha's but blonde.
yeah, but that's the
Yeah.
thing is, Alexis saying we don't know what Grisha's pure Titan form is either.
Yeah. I can
You know?
imagine it looking
They're all
like
little
a
trolls
hairy-
with pointy.
Yeah, they might all be little trolls, given Aaron was a lot younger too, so I'm going to leave that bobbleheaded look up to that
age.
aspect. Yeah, up to age. But I feel like there's no way he wasn't hairy. There's no way he was not hairy.
Yeah.
I just feel it.
Yeah,
we
it's a good
never-
point.
We never get to see his pure Titan.
But yeah, so this is the end of Mr. Tom Sava's story. And we talked about last week, like, this is one of the more underrated and forgotten about tragic stories in Attack on Titan.
Because it's genuinely like just one episode.
Yeah. You know, we go ahead and we get to understand this father figure for Zeke in one episode where, you know, it's, again, a better understanding about Zeke. But again, like what I mentioned last week, this is something where it's like, man, like, I forgot about Sava's story. I forgot about the tragic loss that he suffered.
You got to relive. Got to relive that.
And we talked about how he's one of the more genuine characters, especially over in Marley. Like, he cares a lot about Zeke, but also we talked about how he's not, you know, infatuated with war. He has his reasons. You know, initially wanted to become a Titan warrior so that he can go ahead and essentially kill himself over in the most grandest kind of ways.
Yeah.
But he then wanted to learn more about Titans. He wanted to go ahead and
he found
dive into research.
A new path.
Exactly. And he informed
calling.
himself, and
Which makes sense as to why Zeke knows so
exactly.
much.
I was going to say it's beneficial for Zeke because of what Sava was able to go ahead and learn in his research. And but despite all that, I mean, Sava was still very kind, caring, and understanding, and again, he was able to fill that void. So that's good.
Stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find anything or nothing?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
There's no evidence.
Still angry.
Yeah. Fungus says, "Oh yeah, Zeke was 100% hairy."
I saw
Yeah.
one where it's basically just the Beast Titan without the monkey portion. It's just Zeke, but I was like,
Yeah,
that's not
like,
real.
That's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Just as ripped.
I
too.
guess we'll never know.
Yeah, but yeah, so Zeke again, he has his new mission, and that is to inherit the Beast Titan and this cursed race and freeing the world, right, from its fear Titans and
Live on
freeing the
with
people from
their,
their suffering.
Agenda.
Yeah,
Be a genuine successor to Mr. Sava's beliefs, not just the Titan.
exactly. And again, the next thing is we get like little hints of like what is essentially going to be this like ceremony, right?
We get little glimpses.
And then we see this very kind of private conversation where they're both essentially standing in like a corner of a street outside, but they're kind of like on separate sides of the corner, and like one's on one side of the wall, one's on like kind of next to each other, but they're like facing different ways, and they're kind of like still talking, and stuff. It's like the kind of like
Trying
the
to be low-key.
stereotypical sitting on two different park
Secret
benches
agent,
with
yeah.
newspapers, but they're talking to each other,
Yeah, but still connected.
Yeah. And so this conversation they're having is about, again, research that Sava was able to go ahead and find out. And he said this is a secret that he's kept from Marley. And again, that goes to show the kind of person that Sava is. Like, he isn't, manipulated by Marley. He isn't, trying to go ahead and be this weapon for Marley. He is learning about Titans and the history of it for himself, and and for whoever the next person is going to be that he passes that down to and stuff, and so in this conversation, right, he says that there is a way to break the vow renouncing war, and that's the term that I was trying to go ahead and remember.
Yeah.
But the vow renouncing war is essentially this vow that any host who is the founding Titan, right, essentially always maintains and keeps. We learned that over in Udi's story, and even for like Frida as well, that like you may go into it thinking that you want to make a difference, you want to go ahead and change things, that things have to go ahead and they can't be the same. The moment that you claim that founder, you're almost rewired.
Your brain has been rewired.
Yeah. So it becomes this overwhelming goal that everybody, with the exception of what was explained to us, right? That like they all have. Right? It's like keep the status quo. That's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
According to
That's just
King
the cost
Fritz.
of being a founder.
Yeah, and but Sava goes on to say that like, again, fate, luck, right? However, Aaron, thank you, Aaron.
I know. I love
Aaron's
that
planning,
he's
Aaron's
like,
scheming.
you need the founder to be held by someone you trust.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how about my brother?
Yeah. So to kind of go along with the whole kind of timeline aspect, Fungus actually has a question. It says, when Aaron's head was buried, do you think that tree is the same tree that Ymir fell into?
No. It's symbolic. I think it's 100% symbolic. But it is the same
good
tree
question.
that we get at the very end of the movie,
Yeah.
where if you watch the end credits, it goes back to...
Which is how Ymir found her tree.
Yeah.
Or what happened to Ymir finding the tree.
Yeah, we see... I'm assuming it's a boy, but I don't think we even get to know.
I think
someone,
it's a boy,
someone with a scarf
Yeah.
and a dog go into the same tree that Aaron's buried under, because there's now like a giant entrance to the inside of the tree, I guess. Because it's been, probably a couple thousand years.
Yeah. Probably
And-
like, what's the first
Couple
thing we
hundred.
got? It's like 2,000 years, right?
To you, 1,000 years in the future, I believe, is the first episode's title.
Yeah.
It's either 1,000 or 2,000. To you, blank 1,000 years in the future. or from now or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But I definitely believe
2000.
2000.
Yeah, 2000.
To you, 2000 years in the future is the first episode.
Yep.
Thank you, Fungus. And that is the same tree that person walks into, and we do see what looks like to be that dog next, very close in proximity to another Titan user. So it's believed to be that is like the re-emergence of Titans down the line.
Yeah. Oh, we also did see in that montage of what the future looks like is, you know, Aaron was able to provide kind of a life, a future for
We
his
could even
friends.
call it like an era of peace.
Yeah.
There was a healthy pocket.
Yeah.
Where
But-
freedom and peace was achieved.
Yeah. And yeah, that's something that he wanted to accomplish for his close friends and you know, for his family, really. You know, he considered him family. But we did see also
at least
in
got
that
it for their
montage
lifetime.
that unfortunately history repeats itself.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's kind of like
humans.
what we are left with, the assumption that is now going to go ahead and essentially recycle, and that's what's going to happen.
Like, think of it this way: it's Titans. If we're gonna go Attack on Titan timeline, there's no Titans. Then Titans appear. 1,000 years with Titans, war. 1,000 years beyond the war, peace. Rumbling, then peace. Then we go 1,000 years, humanity, no Titans, war. Probably another 1,000 years, Titans come back.
Yeah.
So that's like my
Until the
overall
next
timeline.
sucker
Until-
is
yeah,
a slave to freedom.
Yeah. Poor Mikasa.
Oh, Fungus, you
For
stole
real.
that #1 crown. Congrats.
Yes,
I just noticed.
yes, he did.
The timelines are always interesting, but again, that's why I would be so fascinated with some sort of spin-off, some sort of other episodes, something, right? With understanding
Bobby.
more about the future. I think the future and the past are so interesting, and I would love to go ahead and learn more about it.
Yeah.
But again, unfortunately, we're left to our own kind of interpretations. You know,
Yeah.
how did I not see that repetition? Yeah, I mean, it honestly, it's so quick. That's the thing.
I mean, dude, that's just fucking humanity.
Yeah.
That's just history.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Everything
also like
repeats.
the reason why Attack on Titan is also so good to us and so good. I mean, I'm not saying us specifically, but I'm saying like just humanity as a whole. The reason why Attack on Titan is so good because there's so many similarities to the real world.
Yeah.
And how just human nature is and how it deals with like genuine morality based things. And that's one of the reasons why Attack on Titan is so impactful and so interesting with the way that it is, because it does make you question things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw kind of in a video, but this is kind of more my spin because it's also like I know AOT has a lot of biblical influence, and it's kind of the same biblically where it's like 1,000, you can just ballpark
Right.
it. There's an era of peace, then you get to the book of Kings and David and all that, and then you get a bunch of war. Then we get to Solomon, his son, and then there's peace up until the point of Christ. And then we get 70 years after Christ is born. Then we get more war, and because before that, there's not necessarily war. It's more just conquering bodies, like the Assyrians, the Persians, the Romans, Babylon. It's not necessarily war. It's just more just conquering. And then after Christ, then we get war, and then we go back to an era of peace. And now we're in that era of like peace. We had our world wars. Now we're out of that, and we're in our era of peace. To be determined if World War III happens.
No, I'm like, this is
Pray
looking
to
very
God, no.
shaky.
Yeah, we're at a shaky point, but this is supposed to be the post-war era going into whatever the next phase is.
Yeah.
But it is interesting to go ahead and kind of just like look at, and again, like something even Tish says, like, that.
Yeah, the rumbling is just book of
find-
Revelation.
So when Tish says you find something new every rewatch, and
Correct.
that's what's interesting about it too, is that like you can go ahead and see a lot of symbolism, you see a lot of foreshadowing, you can see a lot of stuff that you can kind of question and even just think and like, you know, theorize and stuff, you know, and like there's so many layers to it. And
You guys know we have to rewatch these episodes for the podcast, and every rewatch, I'm like, oh yeah, or I'm like, oh my god, like this is so important, or you know how you even just talked about briefly how, you know, you reading this now and you know rewatching this episode, dang, Sava was this like beautiful little piece
Yeah.
in Attack on Titan that you could just forget, you know.
Because it only lasts
One
fucking
episode.
not even the whole episode. Like
Yeah.
Sava's backstory is like a fucking minute and a half clip,
Yeah.
if that.
Other than that, we just get to know how empathetic and a learned, passionate man.
Zeke's chosen dad, basically. They're like, yeah. we love
Yeah.
this dude.
And honestly, he's good on
Grisha,
Aaron,
but not a dick.
good on Aaron to go ahead and find a good mentor for Zeke.
I
No,
know.
seriously.
All roads lead to Aaron.
But yeah, you do find something new every rewatch.
Yeah. But I mean, again, like to that theory too about the whole Aaron theory, you never know how far back it goes. But I think that the whole, Ymir and the whole AOT ending again is just like the symbolism of that. Like it's just the story's going to repeat itself. So, but again, that's not even anything.
This time Ymir's broken from the curse, but Aaron's like, I'm still here.
I know. Yeah.
2,000 years later, boy with dog, get me out of here.
I know.
You're next.
Like, well, so much for that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this conversation is happening. Unfortunately, what happens next is it's something that, again, Sava is here for, such a short time, but it was cool to go ahead and see his kindness resonate, and he's ready for it. I'm sure he's proud to go ahead and pass this Titan down onto Zeke, and you can tell by his expression when he is,
He's at peace.
chained up. He's there at the altar, so to speak, and he is,
Surrendering himself. His
he
life
looks up. He doesn't have his glasses,
to the next era of beast.
and he looks and he gives like a very kind of again content and proud smile, and the ceremony happens. We don't see how it happens. Again, we don't see Zeke's pure Titan form. The smoke fills the room, and then the smoke itself clears. Right?
Both Jaegers ate their father figure, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
they sure did.
And we see Zeke has those Titan marks. I joked over in the Discord because I know that they were talking about drip and stuff like that. I was like, Zeke's got that new drip. He's got that freaking Sava drip now. He goes out there, he puts on the freaking glasses.
You guys should have worn your Zeke glasses today.
I got the Sava 11s on.
Yeah.
I should have worn my Zeke glasses.
That's what I'm saying. You guys should have worn your Zeke glasses today.
Yeah, and so
Could have done the
little round specs and stuff.
Yeah.
And all that. But what's
Coulda gone
beautiful
method.
too is we still hear the conversation even after Sava's gone. Like again, he explains the powers of the founder, and he says that with you being a royal blood member, that if you come into contact with the host of, there you go,
Hey, there we go. Perfect.
Our studio is full of so many
Yeah, dust those
surprises.
off.
Yep. There you
And
go.
those are perfect.
Get a little Sava blood on them. AJ, can you bleed on these for me?
I know.
But again, in informing Zeke that his royal blood can break that vow-renouncing war, and if he gets into contact with the holder of the founding Titan, right, the power can be used to its full capabilities, but the power is not Zeke's to control, it is the host.
Yeah.
And Zeke needs to find somebody that he can trust, and somebody who understands the euthanization plan. Again, we got some foreshadowing there, right? We got a moment where it's like, okay, somebody that Zeke can trust. That's why this next scene is going to be very important, right? We're talking about this euthanization plan. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and learn more about that as Zeke talks that plan out with someone else.
Yeah.
But again, Sava, we hear him say, as he has already fulfilled that ceremony and he's gone, but he's only just there now in Zeke's memories. He tells him to find someone, right? And I know that you'll find someone. And then his last words were, and I promise I'll always watch over you. And again, it's just very beautiful. It's very sad, very touching. But we understand too that like the moment where Zeke is at in the present, where we're currently talking about how he's in rough shape, he's there captive by Levi.
Right.
He has freaking
Barely alive.
He has a thunder spear literally in his gut.
Yeah.
Right, where if he moves, that thing's
right
gonna go
between the
ahead and go
abs.
off. Yeah, but he's speaking out to Sava, to his father, like Zeke says. He says, "Don't worry, I'll find them, Father." And Zeke, from that point forward, I believe, has gained this like confidence. This is where he goes on the course to become the war chief. You know, he has obviously gained the knowledge through
I
memories and stuff.
I think it's more better defined as resolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it, to definitely go ahead and
Which is a very common theme in Attack on Titan. We've seen it
yeah.
a lot with Irvin.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing it with Levi. And it's funny because this is Levi's resolve is keeping Zeke barely alive.
Yeah.
Even though he's going to want to kill him. And Zeke's resolve is I need to stay alive because I need to
Are
find
these
Eren.
prescription?
yeah.
Or are they just round? Are they? Oh, they might be. They look
They're
like.
prescription. Somehow I see better.
Oh, we gotta find out what that prescription is, man.
Shit.
Because now, all of a sudden,
No, they just have to adjust. Things just look bigger with these on.
they might be. Because I think your eyes look a little bit bigger with them on versus off. Because I think
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
That was a good call, AJ.
maybe not.
Maybe it's just because
Maybe you're crazy.
depth perception. Maybe I am crazy. I don't know. I feel like I can read better. Like I can see better.
I do have some new glasses coming in because my prescription ones just broke, and
Sick.
I did not get the Sava 2.0s. I did
Nice.
not. But
Also, you complimented
some
my
other
hat
ones.
earlier. I got this from San Francisco. Or no, Sacramento.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
went to a
wow.
little. I saw a pet shop when I was out with my buddies over there.
I
for,
thought you got it like someone gave it to you for a gift, or like you got
I
it off
wish.
Etsy or something. That's so perfect.
Yeah, and I was shopping. I was like, you know what? Since I'm out here, let me get Coda a couple things. And I saw this hat, and I was like, how much?
Yeah,
is
you
this
can't
hat?
help but buy your dog stuff.
I couldn't help it.
Of course.
And I was like, how much is that? She goes, where'd you say you're from? LA. I was like, yeah. She goes, $15. I was like, sick,
Cool.
sick. And then I looked at the price
She's
tag.
like,
and it
oh,
was-
you're from LA. Normally it's $5, but since you're from LA, 15.
Imagine the price tag on it said 25, so she was cool.
Okay,
I
cool.
bought like a decent amount of stuff because I bought Trouble something and Kenai something too.
Okay.
And the guys were like, "Are you really buying your pets shit while we're out here?" I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
dude, those are my kids.
furry babies."
Those are my children.
Speaking of fur babies, your child is literally outside the door.
I heard him lean his body up against the door. I
What's
thought
up,
someone
Drub?
was knocking at first, but no, he
Yeah.
was just leaning up against it.
Someone said restrain him and prevent him from using the bathroom to have fungus.
Oh, Drub. What's up,
Hi,
Drub?
Drub.
Prevent AJ from using the bathroom next time.
He needs permission from chat.
No, I ain't having
If someone call Levi.
He's back. It's fine.
Yeah, Tish is yelling for him because Kenai's in a cone because he had allergies. He had a bunch of hives and stuff, so he gets like lotion and
Oh, he's in the cone.
fuck yeah. Well, okay, it's kind of an asshole thing. I'm selfish. I love when he's in the cone because he wants to hang out in my room a lot
gotta
more all of a
behave.
sudden. And like,
Aw.
he took Coda's dog bed. Like, he
Gotta
just
behave.
is on the dog bed all the time. And
Kenai
Coda,
is?
yeah, and Coda will go on there and he'll like, I'll be like, go to bed. And he's
Scoot
like,
over.
he's like,
You might want to scoot over.
no, literally. But I'll be like, go to bed. He'll look at me and he'll look at Kenai and then he'll look at me and he's like, I'm like,
There's
go.
someone in there.
I'm like, go. And he'll like, it's a big bed.
Yeah.
It's probably like, whatever.
Give me a good.
Probably like the size of the top of this. Maybe like to here.
Oh, okay.
It's a good
Decent
size. So he'll like go on it.
Width-wise too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe a little wider. Whatever. Same difference. But he'll go on it and he'll go all the way to the back of it because Kenai is normally like, if this is the wall section, Kenai's like where your nugget bag is.
Really?
He like chills like out there. So
Coda, you have room.
and he'll like lay around him.
Aww.
And then Kenai's just like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Kenai thinks it's his, and Coda knows it's his, but he's like, I don't
No, Kenai knows it's his now.
want.
Kenai uses it more than Coda does. Coda doesn't even sleep on it. He just sleeps on
Oh,
the floor,
really?
sleeps in my
He's scared
bed.
of Kenai. He's like, he can have it.
Even when he's not in there, he'll sleep on the floor, sleep in my bed.
Oh.
Normally it's on the
Solid.
floor. He'll chill in the bed for like 30 minutes. Then he's like, I'm hot. You stink.
Yeah.
Fungus wants to know, what do you guys think about having a possum as a pet?
Dude, I wish I had a pet
You're
possum.
talking to the right people.
That-
I'm more of a raccoon guy
That
myself.
little
Sad.
marsupial
Raccoons are way cuter.
is
Possums.
perfect for a pet. They are one of the cleanest marsupials, one of the cleanest rodents ever, and their internal body temperature is too hot for them to get rabies. They can't get rabies. I'm not gonna say they can't, but it's very unlikely.
Oh, interesting.
That's sick.
They're amazing.
All right.
They got little pouches. They're like little kangaroos.
Josh, I want to let you know that the last time you posted art in the Discord was January 29th. I'm
Possums
disappointed.
Are so cute.
It's been almost a month.
Yeah, they got built-in
more art.
fingerless gloves. Possums are really cute, guys.
I'm more of a raccoon guy.
We had a few baby possums in our yard. I had to nurse one back to life because our 3-legged dog is a
great protector.
yeah. He's just
a hunter.
thinks he's really protecting us because like he does with his squeaky toys. He's just got to get it to stop squeaking and then he's good. So he's got to open it up and find that squeaker and then he's good.
Sly Cooper. Yeah,
Sly
definitely
Cooper.
a Sly Cooper kind of guy. Nah, I'm more of a Ratchet and Clank guy.
So let's get serious. What about you adopt an alligator?
Jesus,
Oh, yes!
that's very Florida.
Sorry, Blue. I'm sorry, Blue. I didn't mean to scare you.
He's like my eels.
I want a kangaroo.
Do you want to hang out? Oh, another marsupial.
If I could have
hang out?
any pet in the world
You can hang out.
besides a wolf, because that's like basically a dog. Any pet in the world besides a wolf, red panda.
Yeah, red pandas.
We'd eat it where I'm from. Yeah, you eat alligator?
There you go.
Tastes like chicken. Ask Floridans.
Yeah. Wish I could just have a T-Rex.
See, now you peed.
You have to get permission
Oh,
from
you have to get
Fungus,
permission
though.
to pee.
Fuck that. Fungus, you better let me go pee, bro, because
Yeah.
I'm going.
No, you're supposed to voice Zeke.
Yeah. Well, it's because AJ went.
That T-Rex though,
You
T-Rex
can let
pet.
Blue out too.
That's the kind of like foreshadowing stuff that I would imagine whoever that Beast Titan T-Rex got.
want to come back in.
There you go, permission granted.
Yeah, you got permission.
Because we go ahead and we see like those little foreshadowing Beast Titan hints.
We sure do.
We saw
We
it
get to see, glimpses in their memories that like, kind of represents what their animal
next time. I don't know. There you go.
is. A good little a hint, a representation of their beast.
Yeah, we went ahead and we saw
with
it
Sava?
from Zeke. We saw it was a little stuffed little toy,
Little monkey.
and then we saw it with Sava too. Unfortunately, during that very horrific
I know.
and sad scene of his.
Yeah, if you could see through the tears in your eyes,
Yeah, I
you'll
know,
see
exactly.
the ram stuffy.
Yeah, there's a little
in
stuffed
the
animal
background
there, but
on the bookshelf.
have you ever thought about that when growing up, like if you had a certain kind of whatever toy that?
Oh yeah.
Because for me, I remember I had this stuffed, like, it was Lion King, it was Simba. So
You'd
I'm
be
like,
a lion.
maybe that'd be cool if I was like a lion as a Beast Titan.
I always really liked my tiger stuffies. I had a lot of
That'd be
tigers.
cool.
So maybe a tiger.
'Cause,
But,
like,
everyone
know-
thinks that's cool.
I know that Ronnie would probably be a giraffe. Mm-hmm. Cool
Yeah.
little giraffe Beast Titan.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But also, I don't know. That's just based off of her, what
Based
what
off
she
of
enjoyed.
interests
But I don't know
and
if she
aesthetic.
had like that kind of growing up that was like very kind of specific and sentimental. And so, to any of our friends in chat, I had a Pikachu. There you go. You'd be a
You
giant
would
mouse.
be a mouse that that spits electricity.
A giant Beast Titan mouse. But yeah, if you guys had any specific little like stuffed animal, kind of growing up, that's kind of like the hints that we get from these characters that end up becoming Beast Titans. So like it'd be cool. I mean, I guess a Pikachu would be badass as a freaking Beast Titan. Cool little freaking like two different.
Yeah, would
collabs.
there be evolutions?
Tish goes, a rat? Never mind.
A rat? No,
Yeah.
we said a mouse. Okay,
It's a mouse.
Different. Yeah, would there be evolutions? That would.
Oh my gosh.
That's up to
Beast
Tish.
Titan evolutions. That's like crazy. We're getting into like
I mean-
Digimon territory.
Aaron has it.
Watching the new Digimon.
Rhina has it. Rhina has his evolutions. Aaron has his evolutions.
Yeah. Aaron has as many different forms.
The only one who didn't evolve was Ymir's jaw for some reason.
Peak.
Yeah. Peak just has a little armor rig.
Yeah.
That's not an Evo. That's an attachment.
That's like Digimon stuff, right? Don't they go out there and get mechs or whatever suits?
Yeah.
What is it? War Greymon.
Bobby said I had this reindeer plush when I was like 3. I'd take everywhere. There you go. Reindeer Beast Titan.
That's pretty cool, man. With the
That is pretty freaking
with
cool.
the antlers when it's in season,
I think
and
that
then you
would
got
look-
the hooves that do
would
a
look
lot of
pretty
work.
freaking
If we're
cool.
going based off plushies, then I'm a golden retriever.
There it was, because
Well-
I had like a lot of like Lion King
Fitting.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
AJ had Lion King stuff and I had Tiger stuff.
Fungus goes,
I did
I had a
have bear.
spaceship plush. Would I be
Yeah.
a spaceship?
I
Yep.
had a Pikachu too. Does that mean I
No,
can
you would be an
a Pokemon?
alien. What did you say?
Had a Pikachu too. Can I be a Pikachu?
That's
Whoa, that's what Tish said.
Tish said the exact same thing.
Tish
And we said,
I
oh, you'd
had
be a
Pikachu.
mouse.
Original.
You'd be a big old mouse.
No.
Bobby says, "Can
I'll
I
stick with the
fly?"
golden or the-
Nah.
I had Monster High dolls. Would I be?
Bobby
maybe a
cannot
vampire.
fly.
No. Power of Christmas. He can fly.
I don't know. I mean,
Only
No.
if the kids believe in him enough, you know?
He can. What's
Alien
it
Titan, I
called
take
when
that.
what do they call it in One Piece? Skywalk.
oh, I don't know.
What Sanji
think
does
the-
and all
yeah,
those
yeah.
CPs.
It's called Skywalk in My Hero Academia.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I think it is Skywalk.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
have to
Bobby,
learn that,
Bobby, you can fly. You can have it.
You've decided.
You just have to have jingle bells on.
You're pixie.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, those are the glimpses that we're able to go ahead and get. Like those little.
Fungus, you're that giant flying whale in the
Skywalking.
opening.
Yeah.
If you want to be a spaceship, you can be that giant flying whale.
Yeah, it's canon.
The flying whale.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the opening.
Yeah. Is there any information on what the centipede entity was that touched
Skywalker.
Aaron and touched Amir? Yeah. That's called.
All thing. No. It's
We
called-
always think about it, and we
Oh my
always have to
God.
look it
I
up.
always look
Everywhere,
it up.
everything, all at once. What's it
No,
called?
It's very specific.
All things living. All
No, it's
the source of all.
Source of all living matter.
yeah.
living matter. That's what it is.
That's
source
what it is.
of all living matter.
The source of all living matter is what that centipede is called. And yeah,
Yes, it is. Yes, we got it without looking it up. Source
know.
of all living matter.
No, it's like the source of life.
Mm.
Yeah, source of all living matter.
so Fungus wants to know: is there any lore
Could be
to how and
Alpha.
why it's there?
I don't know actually.
Josh,
We just know that that's what it's
Josh!
called, and it's very important, but we only see it in the very few times.
'Cause
put your
that's
bacon king
what-
down, bro.
That is how the that's how Attack on Titan came to be, right? When you
Yeah, the source of all living matter.
touched the
Tree.
source of all living
and that's
matter.
where with that
That's where
that
Titans
boy
come
and that dog, we can imagine and assume that that's what they're going to ultimately
Yeah.
see.
Maybe
right?
it's from space. Maybe it's Isayama's
oh god,
brain.
they're Mormons.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always look it up just to see what the source of all living matter.
Source of all living
What's
matter.
the source of all living matter?
Yeah,
is
what
it?
is the origin of the source of all living matter?
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up.
I'm not going to ask for
Yo,
permission.
we got Total Waffy in chat. What is up?
Hi. I'm not going to ask for
Don't do
permission,
it.
but I'm going to go get my phone charger.
Don't give them that control over you.
I need a phone charger.
I know we're all asking for permission
My
now.
phone is
Thanks a
at
lot,
5%.
Fungus.
My phone's at 5%. I need
A
to
mysterious prehistoric luminous spine-like parasite that merged with the Ymir Freights. There is no origin.
Oh, so prehistoric, huh? So that's the closest thing to a dinosaur that we get.
It is a primordial parasitic organism existing since the earliest stages of life on Earth.
Interesting.
So I think honestly too, this is like the nerd in me coming out.
Okay.
Because I took
Let's
a
hear it.
biology class within the last 2 years.
All right. Miss Jackson? Okay.
No, this was in college. The first thing is an amoeba. If we're gonna, I don't believe this now, but if we're gonna go based on evolution, the first thing would be like an amoeba, like a single cell organism, which is essentially what the source of all living matter is supposed to be, like a single celled organism.
Yeah. There were only 50 people there during that time.
Who's this? Hello, Toto Wi-Fi or Wafi?
It's Waffy. I think that's Babbler.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Yeah, the Babbler. I think it's Babbler. Could not be Babbler. Could be someone else.
It's the greatest parkour master of all time.
Yeah. Hey, you got that 550 light.
Dude, he's so
That's
good.
what's up. The Lion. Yeah.
The lion.
Lion. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, that is a great question, Fungus, and all we know is that is the source of how Titans become to be. Like literally, if you want to become a
Essentially,
Titan,
yeah, essentially just AOT.
that's what it
God.
is.
I brought us each a snack.
Yes, there's one for each of us.
Thank you.
I was like, damn, she's really
Thank you
trying
so
to
much.
get her pump blown
So
out.
close
right
to
now.
know.
I
like
got
that
us.
thing.
I brought one for each of us.
Basically, God
Like
enabled
girls
you.
trying to get that pump out for the
Yes.
post podcast workout.
Yeah, I gotta get, even though all I've been eating today has been honestly processed meat and salt.
This is the best pre-workout ever. Like how
Yeah,
I hear
a good Rice
3
Krispie
rappers going at once right now. on the
Yeah,
headset.
sorry guys, I brought us treats.
I almost ate with my toothpick in.
Like I said, pass me one through the camera.
Yeah, I got you, man. Here, I'm gonna do another special effects.
Oh.
And you are focused again. Awesome. I'm so glad that worked. I thought I was gonna break your camera.
Okay.
Pass one through the camera. There you go, bud. Oh wait, actually, let me unwrap it for you.
This is a fun episode.
Because you know,
today.
who doesn't just love rice and melted marshmallow?
Crispy.
There, it's right here. It's right here, man. Take a bite. Take a bite.
Okay, now go deadlift your max.
Tish said, treat? My ears perked up. Like a dog. Treat? Just to keep our energy up, you know? Because even the way that this episode ends is so, like,
Oh yeah.
we gotta,
Welcome back to Attack the ASMR.
yeah, ASMR the talk. None of it is Attack on Titan anymore.
So I'm gonna arrange that.
It almost sounds like a crackling fire if you think hard enough.
Oh, hold up.
There you go.
15 more reps of snacks.
50 more reps of lifting the beard in my mouth.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
This is the log breaking.
Yeah, that's someone stepping on it. That's someone stomping out a fire.
They do it but they do it all up like on the mic though.
Well, some people like, AJ doesn't like that.
Bobby goes, my ears are being assaulted.
Crack Snapple pop.
That's what happens when you give us like high grade, high quality microphones and stuff.
I know.
Because we can actually
Fucking
do stuff.
Throwback to Embervale. Were you close to your mic? Yeah, I could tell. Thanks, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm totally victim of that too. I'm totally victim of getting way too all up in the mic and you can hear all of my mouth noises.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Progressive overload.
I just get excited about
Thanks
Attack
for
on
chilling. You
Titan.
got it.
Okay, last bite and then I'm ready.
Well, I found someone today who we were talking for whatever reason when we were at the park. We were talking about throw up, and I went, "Bleh," and she's like, "Stop it! Don't do that to me! Not right now! Don't."
Sometimes
she
that's
has
all
it
it
bad.
takes.
Delayed effect.
She has it bad.
Yeah,
It's crazy, though. That's all it takes.
I am
sometimes.
not as bad anymore. I have healed.
I remember
I'm proud of you.
there was a point where
I was traumatized after that night after the karaoke bar. I was traumatized for like 3 years after that.
you remember also over in that LA Music Festival? Mm-hmm. 9 Inch Nails, dude, when he just collapses, and next thing you know,
I was literally gonna go help, and then I heard a gag, and I was like, I can't. He's gonna die. I'm sorry. he's gonna die. I can't help him.
All right, Fungus, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you. You're in the Discord now, so
Oh,
We'll see you
Guess
next
what?
week, bro.
we'll be live next week.
Hey, get Destiny 2 if you're a gamer. Need to add people to our clan.
But yeah,
yeah.
appreciate
Thanks for
you, Fungus.
joining, man. We really enjoyed all your questions and you being so involved, and
Oh, yeah.
all of your awesome comments.
Sick convo, bro.
Oh, he's got 615 hours on Destiny.
Let's
Damn.
go!
I just found a new carry.
There we go.
Congrats.
Yep.
But yeah.
We'll see you. We'll see you in Destiny, bro.
All right, then check out the Discord, Fungus. That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then thanks for joining. I hope
is
we see you.
good.
Hope we see you next week.
We will see you next week. Zach will summon you.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Is that going to be with us next week?
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Be here.
I get back Monday at 1 a.m.
Oh, you get back on Monday. For some reason,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be gone way longer. Okay.
No. I'll be back.
Yeah, peace,
out,
guys.
bro.
Summon me. All right, see ya.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm ready
Beautiful.
now.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump right back into the episode.
Oh, hold up. I can't have these on yet.
This will be the last
Oh, wait, no,
part.
No, he put 'em on.
He put them on.
Already.
He's ready.
Already.
He's been reborn.
Next scene.
Resolve.
He has them on now.
Can we redo that last portion? No.
He puts it on mid. Yeah, you got to go method.
Yep.
See, that's why times like that, I wish I had a laptop, because when you're holding your phone, I feel like I can't get
Yeah.
I can't get into the character.
Yeah.
So have you noticed that I've been putting my phone like this?
I have. Yeah.
So that I can like
Must be nice.
get into
You got to
the
go ahead.
character.
Yeah.
You got to finagle your thing, man. You got to figure it out, and you got to.
We're gonna get to a point where we're like, you know, fuck, I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up.
I know.
then
Guys
we
are doing
gotta-
line reading.
Then we gotta move my camera so I can do this.
We've only
Yeah.
Pure
made
funny.
the decision to stand up really on only one line that I can remember on the podcast.
Was it the You traitors.
Yes, the
that
damn
was
you,
the
you
only
traitors.
one.
That's such an iconic line. You had to have stood up for that one.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
Didn't we all go around and do one?
We did it, yeah.
did.
Yeah.
We each did one, and I think I had a sore throat the next day.
Yeah.
Gave it my all.
We're so
Alright.
cool and funny and quirky.
All right,
So
y'all.
fun here, guys.
We got sound effects.
Perfect timing.
Yep.
That was
so
perfect.
sorry.
Lexi dropped her
The
phone. You guys heard it. Boom.
The perfect sound and the perfect time.
That
bro.
was good. That was good.
In Lexi fashion, I dropped my phone and I went to catch it, and my pinky slammed into the soundboard.
The soundboard.
You guys are having such an immersive episode
I
today.
bet you guys
Beautiful.
forgot we had that soundboard.
We're like,
Yeah.
fuck it. You might as well give yourself an applause.
I
Fuck
know.
it. You might as well. Yeah.
I mean, that was comedy gold right there, guys.
now you gotta hit the boom.
Hold on, do I remember which one that is?
Nope.
That's not it.
Welcome to the game show.
It's like a PlayStation opening. Which one is it? Which one is it? It's the last one I
Oh,
tried.
this one.
System overload.
And we're
Sorry,
back.
guys. That was really overstimulating for you. Sorry.
All that. Oh man.
Good shit.
Okay. Well, now that I know, I gotta start labeling them, and I'll do it mid-show.
This is what
I'll
happens.
do it in the show.
Well, you have permission to go ahead and decide when you want to give an
What happens when we
applause.
all
I want to label
in
it.
an
Oh,
episode.
fuck. I clicked the long one again. I'm so sorry.
And we're back from commercial break. Imagine.
Yep. Yeah, when we get an ad, we'll insert it there.
Welcome
Whenever
back
we
from
get
the ads,
someone
guys.
for an ad.
Yeah.
Want to take a break from the ads? No.
Boom.
All right. I'm ready whenever
Okay.
you guys are ready. Lexi will be our narrator again. And hold on a second. Yep.
I already took my sip of water. I'm ready.
Yeah, we all good?
Yep.
Actually, I gotta go to the bathroom again.
Oh, you don't have permission. He's not here to, to give you permission.
Damn it.
Okay. We continue the episode as we see a flock of seagulls flying freely into the blue sky. We see the Parody port with a weathered vacant large ship docked. We hear Zeke question.
Aaron Yeager?
Oh, I totally thought that was the rest of your line. Okay.
Inside of this dumb ship.
I totally thought it was. Inside of this dock ship, Zeke is getting updated with information by Rhina and Bertold. Rhina confirms.
Yes. Aaron is definitely in possession of the founder. On top of that, he says there's vital information in the basement of his old home. The home he had to abandon when... The home he had to abandon when Shiganshina fell.
Zeke, still curious after receiving these updates, asks.
Tell me, did Aaron tell you guys anything about his family? Such as who his father was?
Bertold responds.
He did. He said his dad was missing, but that he used to be a doctor.
Zeke now has a haunted look on his face. Zeke, now alone, processes this information.
Unbelievable. So that father was alive?
We now see Zeke trembling, sweating.
Aaron, we're both victims. Your father has brainwashed you.
We now see the scene of Zeke, rescued by Peak, seeing Aaron.
But someday, I'll come back and save you.
The scene changes as Zeke approaches a shadowy figure. Zeke tells the figure.
You've changed.
We now see that it's Aaron, acting to be an injured Marleyan soldier.
Now you do look a bit like our father.
Zeke and Aaron have a very important conversation. Zeke starts.
First of all, thanks for agreeing to meet with me. I'm glad we're getting to talk. You spoke with Yelena, which means you know where I stand. The LD and euthanization plan. Do you support it or not?
Aaron answers.
4 years ago, something happened.
I'm gonna say that line again.
Okay. Want me to lead you in?
Yeah.
Aaron answers.
4 years back, something happened to open one of our dad's memories to me. I relived his memory of the night he slaughtered the royal family of the walls. He crushed their little kids, smeared them like bugs. I felt their bodies break. If those kids have lived, the royal family would have reclaimed the founder, and bound to the vow-renouncing war, humanity inside of the walls would have lost any chance of surviving. The deaths of those children are what allowed us to live.
Zeke responds.
Interesting. So does that mean you agree with him? Think he did the right thing?
Aaron answers.
No. Our old man was mistaken.
Zeke is now surprised.
What's more, I think it'd be fair to say that I'm just another mistake of his. If the Eldians in this town had never been born, then none of them would have to suffer and die in the plan that you and I are about to carry out. This world was never our birthright. It's hell to be saved from. I'll do it, Zeke. When the moment comes, I'll bring 2,000 years of Titan domination to an end. Until then, we both keep moving forward. All right, brother?
Zeke, stunned, stares at Aaron. His eyes begin to slightly tear up, responding.
Yes, precisely. And settled then. Okay. I want nothing more than to shake your hand, Aaron. But well, it's best if we don't make physical contact yet. So in lieu of that, I'll give you this.
Zeke pulls out the baseball from his coat.
Aaron, we're gonna save everyone.
Zeke tosses the baseball gently towards Aaron. The scene changes to heavy raindrops falling down onto Zeke. Zeke says while struggling to breathe.
The only way to save us Eldians.
Zeke is being transported by a wagon. We see a hooded figure driving.
Is to put us out of our misery.
The hooded figure, Captain Levi, responds.
That was your plan? Mercy killings? Well, you're about to die inside a Titan's stinking mouth, listening to the sound of your body being chewed into tiny pieces. I'd say that's a pretty merciful way to kill you, right? When you consider the way that you stole my comrades' lives.
Zeke mutters in response.
I stole nothing. Actually, I saved them. Them and children they would have born. The death saved them from this cruel world.
Captain Levi now informs Zeke.
It looks like your legs are starting to grow back.
Levi pulls out his blade, but Zeke has seen enough. A desperate Zeke yells out.
Mr. Sava! I hope you're still watching!
Zeke then triggers the thunder spear attached to him by his movement. The scene is slow motion as rain drops slowly past a desperate Zeke and a shocked Levi. Zeke begins to close his eyes as Levi attempts to escape. The thunder spear explodes the wagon, causing wood debris to now rain down. Zeke's body falls, collapsing onto the ground. Nobody was able to escape. Not even the horse. Black smoke fills the rainy air. Zeke has ended his mission. To be continued.
Now we'll see you guys in 2 months!
I know, right?
How long was the break? I think it was more than 2.
I think Lexy was saying it's a month, right? Did you say it was a month?
I think it was a month, either 3 or 4 weeks.
Interesting.
It says Lexy wins soundtrack of the year for best podcast.
There you go.
When I was DJing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah, so I mean, it's crazy how we go ahead and we kind of get the timeline of certain kind of events, right? Where it starts with, we see Bertold and Rhina. That's the version of them that we recall from, season 3 when they are waiting for the rest of the scouts to travel to Shiganshina and they are informing Zeke of certain details, kind of updating him and stuff, and a name that he mentions is the name that we hear. It's Aaron Yeager. And we see that, Ryan confirms that Aaron has the founder and that there is vital information that Aaron speaks about over in this basement, over in his home in Shiganshina. Now, I want to actually correct myself in saying that this isn't when they're waiting over for them to return. They're actually over at the harbor, like the port.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm trying to recall when this conversation is taking place. And it has to be that time frame from when they from when the scouts rescued Aaron, right? From that whole kind of Titan charge, and when Aaron used the founding Titan
Like the
ability and
beginning
something up for the
of-
first time.
Yeah.
Like beginning of season, not beginning of season 4, but
This
kind
is
of.
like the transferring of Ymir section.
Yeah. And again, we don't know where Ymir is.
Yeah.
Right here.
Well, she's probably in detainment. She's probably like underwatched by Peak or something.
And so
That's true. Peak is still crawling around in there.
Oh, yeah.
Peak and Porco are still crawling
Peak
around.
is their scout. That's, the one who's
Yeah.
relaying information as well over to Zeke. So Zeke he's being fed information, and he's staying kind of, current and up to date over on what's taking place over here on the island. And so again, this is now just another way that they're able to go ahead and update Zeke. And again, my best guess would be that this was, after that Aaron was rescued by the scouts and they saw firsthand Aaron using that founding Titan ability. So they confirm with Zeke. I'm sure that Zeke is like, all right, well, we know who the founder is. But when he says Aaron Yeager, he's like, okay. And I'm curious as to what Zeke knows at this point about that name, because he obviously knows a little bit of something when he asks, right? Did Aaron tell you guys anything about his family, such as who his father was? Now,
Yeah,
remind
I was
me,
wondering that too.
does Zeke already know prior knowledge to Aaron? Or is this
He-
probably based off of...
It's probably just what Peaks told him. Well,
Maybe it's what
there's-
Rhina and Baratold have told.
yeah, it's probably a
Jesse?
mixture because it's probably Pete's been like, there's another Titan user, has the Attack Titan, and at this point he has the founder, but they don't know he has the founder.
Yeah.
But I'm curious...
I guess
as-
at the
Well,
point
they
of
know that he's the coordinate because
Yeah.
that is why Baratold and Rhina want to come after him. They know
well,
that he
that's
has
what
the
Zeke's
founder.
finding out now.
Yeah. Oh,
But
Zeke
if-
is just okay.
So that's
'Cause-
why I'm curious about the
Because
whole...
Zeke probably knows about Aaron. He probably knows of Aaron as just the attack user. But now that Rhina and Bertel are like, yeah, he's got the founding Titan. This is now where Zeke's probably like, Grisha had to be involved in this. Like, there's no way that any person who doesn't understand the history and the backstory and everything would get their hands on the founder. And like, that's why. And then there's Jaeger, obviously. Jaeger's. He's probably like, too many coincidences to it be a coincidence. Do you know does he talk about his family?
Yeah.
And the second he hears doctor, Zeke's like, shit.
And also, too, I mean, the way that Bertold kind of, he tries to confirm to Zeke that, like, yeah, I mean, Aaron has talked about his dad. He said he's missing. Right? That's why I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, what's being told to him? Like, I'm trying to gather a certain kind of information where it's like, does Zeke at this moment think that his dad's still alive?
No. I think Zeke 100% knows. Look, Grisha had
I think
one
Zeke
goal in
knows
Look
mind.
what Zeke
that-
says. He says, wait, so that father was alive? So that's...
Well, he's
Well,
probably,
he means
thinks
like
that-
after he got injected with serum, he went on with his life and had a life. And Zeke probably thought that he was just a pure Titan.
That's
forever.
true. I'm obviously insinuating that, like,
He didn't know
somehow
that
Zeke...
He didn't know that he met
Yeah.
the owl, Aaron
Yeah.
Kruger, on the wall.
Yeah.
Or on the,
So Zeke's probably just piecing it together like, the only way he could have continued is if someone gave him a Titan.
Yeah.
Or he just escaped. But for Aaron of all people to be the coordinate sharing the same last name, it's like all the pieces just clicked. Where he's like,
Yeah.
okay, Jaeger. He has the founder. He has the Attack Titan. How? Does he have a dad? Yeah, dad's missing. He was a doctor. Fuck.
Yeah.
my dad somehow got the founding and gave it to his
That's
son.
true,
That's
yeah.
why his initial thing is,
That's the realization
you've been
that, like, shit,
brainwashed
it's like-
just like me.
Yeah.
Like,
Because he knows that the
He
only
realized-
reason why Aaron is alive is because their dad is dead. It's because
Yeah.
he had to eat Grisha.
Yeah. And also too, now that
that's why he
you guys
says
are explaining
was
it,
alive and not is alive.
That's where I'm now just realizing too. It's like it's the moment probably Zeke's like, holy shit, like he survived and he fucking lived a life and
Yeah,
everything and
he had
stuff.
a
You know,
full
it's like,
son.
wait, what? You know,
And he gave the son this burden of this, and then
Yeah.
obviously this part that we're reading here, this is why it's so important that Zeke is getting that chunk of information about, like, I saw what my dad did. This is how he got the founder. This is how I have the founder. Like,
Yeah.
he let him know that in between. And that's why Zeke is like, he's also like, you could tell he feels like Zeke's on a first date. He's like,
yeah, definitely.
so what do you think about that? He's like cautiously optimistic.
Was he in the right or not?
Because remember, like a couple episodes ago, we talked about how Zeke was remembering all this, and he was like, I just need to get to Aaron. Or like, you remember the plan, right, Aaron? Like, he still is like, I don't know where Aaron's at.
well, I mean, how could he? Because he hasn't really even had, you know,
Aaron probably didn't even catch the baseball like twice now.
He didn't. We don't see it in this episode, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He let it drop.
No, these are two separate conversations.
He still tosses the baseball to
Yeah,
him,
that's
like
what
a hand.
twice he's dropped the ball. Twice he dropped the
Has
ball.
it happened twice? I don't even remember it happening twice.
I highly doubt Aaron caught it in this scenario. The dude didn't move the entire fucking scene. The only thing that moved were his fucking lips.
I know. He's literally
And
like
the one thing too you have to realize with
he's
Zeke
reliving the memories as he's telling them.
is as Zeke's finding this out too, Zeke is realizing his mother didn't make it.
yeah.
Because he's like, if Grisha had a kid with
No doubt.
royal blood, Aaron would have already done what he was brainwashed to do.
Yeah.
But he can't. So this is Zeke being like, oh shit, Dinah didn't make it. Grisha made it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So now this kid has a founder and can't do shit with it. Until me.
Yeah.
That's also why, just to bring reference, that's also why he is so concerned about Historia, because he knows that if they know that if he touches royal blood, that, I mean, we talked about it, but that she touches royal blood or uses her baby as like,
Well, Aaron already
basically
knows
fodder.
this. Aaron probably already
That's
knows
why
this
he's
because
like-
of when he kissed Astoria's hand.
yeah, exactly.
So at the point in time of this conversation, Aaron doesn't know at this point.
Well, that's why when he talks to Historia, you know, when we think he's the father,
Because he
Yeah.
is.
when he does have those conversations with her, I'm pretty sure like he's straight up telling her like what
He's
he
like,
knows.
me and you, we can make it rumble, baby.
He's like, that baby will be like fodder, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's
royal
just
blood could be used.
there's a lot of processing right now.
Yeah,
and
so
also
Zeke is
trying
like,
to understand the
holy-
timeline we're right now, because we bounce between different timelines here a little bit. You know, we go from the past over to where, you know, it's kind of obviously information and to current. But yeah, so this is Zeke then understanding and realizing that, okay, like Aaron is the coordinate. Aaron is the founder.
Yeah.
All right.
He put together all of those pieces.
So I think part of this also was like going back to what we last covered with, you know, his goal, right? The euthanization plan and needing to find somebody. This might be just kind of like a sigh of relief. Like, oh, okay, I can work with this, you know? Younger
Well,
brother,
duh, he's like, yeah, this is my flesh and
you know,
blood, bro.
I can go ahead and, you know, hopefully convince him and maybe even manipulate him to believe that, you know, hey, our father was this
Jaegers
person
do.
and stuff, you know, right? And
Manipulation's just in their genes.
yeah, and so yeah,
Going
I remember,
between Rhina and Zeke was a fucking trip. I'm just saying that real quick.
huh?
Going between Rhina and Zeke,
Oh yeah,
trippy. That I was like, that's why I freaked out for that. I was like,
Oh, voice wise?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't done
like-
Rhina in like how many weeks?
It's like Big Brother Growly versus like soft,
soft, young,
like
older man who
like
kind of
analytical
breathy. I'm more breathy with Zeke.
yeah.
Oh my
Oh, you did a good job though.
versus
I
like
tried.
Todoroki.
I know, totally.
Yeah.
Literally.
So the next part we do see is now the conversation that Zeke is going to have over with Aaron.
Yeah, this is
Over in
over in
Marley.
Marley. Yeah,
And again, Aaron is
seeing things.
he's playing the role here. He is a Marleyan soldier that is injured. And yeah, you're right. Aaron has seen a lot of shit, and he knows what he has to do. And so at this point here, Aaron is kind of now going and working over on his own accord, and he's essentially forcing the hand of his allies to show up when they need to. But this is a time frame where Aaron has traveled to Marley, and the rest of the crew they have to be okay with it.
Yeah.
But they definitely don't
Left them a
know
note.
that he's having conversations with Zeke.
Yeah.
What did you say, Lex?
I said he left them a note.
Oh yeah, he left him a
Fine.
note. Yeah.
He left them
Went
a
to
note.
go get milk.
You know, he needed
Yeah.
Falco to go ahead and mail that letter. Ultimately, the letter that's going to go ahead and give the signal. But
Okay, I have milk. Come pick me up.
I know. Yeah, you can pick me up.
this conversation is
It's not
interesting
really
here.
cool here anymore.
Zeke, he's out there and he's like, well, I mean, thanks for meeting me. I'm glad, we're able to talk. And the thing about it is, like, he realizes that Aaron has traveled a long way.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
thanks for yeah.
Yeah, I think he's surprised to go ahead and see Aaron alone, right? Like, wow, okay.
Because imagine like what Zeke is imagining his travel is like, because he thought that his dad died or was indefinitely a pure Titan. He probably thinks it's still a sea of pure Titans, based on
Yeah.
living in Marley. That would be his perspective. So he's like, thank you for being here. Like, I know you had to go through all of them. It's like, actually, there's not that many out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we killed a lot of them.
We wiped them all out.
There's actually not that many out there anymore.
He's like, geez, thanks, by the way, for all the Titans.
yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
What a great older brother you are.
I know. So yeah, I was thinking about the two. I was like, for Zeke to see his brother here in Marley, right? You're like, wow, like he was. Well,
So
thanks.
this is. I feel like this confirms that this is the sole reason Aaron went to Marley in the first place.
I think that
I
this is
think
definitely
so.
a big part of being able to essentially initiate Aaron's next step to his plan. You know that this is what
Not
has
the
to
sole
happen.
reason. This is the core reason Aaron went to
It's
Marley.
like this is the next step, for
Warhammer was just icing
Yeah.
on the cake.
Yeah.
That is the reason for the trip. And then they added on, like, I also got to do this here. I guess I got to do this here too. Might as well just go.
Yeah.
What are they called? Picked up a souvenir.
Yeah. Picked up a
Picked up
souvenir.
a Warhammer souvenir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And
he
I'm
went
trying to
thrifting.
think how this souvenir was so important to the story, like why he absolutely needed.
Founding Titan. Rumbling to go make all the other Titans. To give them that
Right.
big form.
Because I'm thinking, like, as the founder and the coordinate to be able to go ahead and alter anatomy, he couldn't have done that.
I'm assuming it has limitations.
Interesting.
At least like in terms of altering your own Founding Titan. Like he could probably be kind of like how we see. He can probably be colossal size.
For the love of the game, yeah. They said, yeah, I did it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it for the love of the game.
But I feel like it also comes into play with defense in terms of like, I think without the Warhammer, he couldn't have made all the other Titans that were on his body.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so true.
To create his own little.
A little army of
Yeah. He's like, I have
Titan
a plan.
warriors.
I've lived through this a million times. I have a new plan. I'm going to get that Warhammer.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized something, like a metaphor for Zeke putting on Sava's glasses. Since he has eaten Sava, he is now seeing through Sava's eyes. He's
Yeah.
seeing through new eyes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that you got that metaphor. We didn't talk about it either, but also the other metaphor about the key to a lock.
Yes.
Yeah.
That too.
He says you're essentially a key to a lock, and we understand how
Essentially.
important the key is over in, the story of AOT, especially with what Rhina is informing Zeke about how, like, hey, this basement, is some important stuff.
A lock that opens from many keys is a shitty lock.
Yeah.
But a key that opens many locks is a master key.
No.
Hey.
No, sorry. For this specific purpose.
For this purpose, yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Tish also said that maybe it's to directly combat against Rhina's hardening. Yeah, it could be.
No.
I'm glad you know where that's from, but it's just.
Yeah.
I was like, this
For
is
those
a
of
good
you
way
who
to
know,
use
if you're
it.
as chronically online as we are, you know. Sorry, AJ.
I did not know what you're talking about. I was like, oh yeah, he's going somewhere.
I know.
Oh, that's a good metaphor.
There's online and there's not online.
Yeah, you get the best of both worlds on this podcast. What other podcast are you going to get this? All right?
Oh man, I'll explain it to you after, AJ.
You really don't have to.
Or maybe it's to directly combat against Irina's hardening. Like the Warhammer?
I mean, I think that it's another good way
be,
to
yeah.
combat it, but I don't think he needs it, you know?
Yes,
but
Tish.
that's a great, yeah. Key opens many locks.
A key that opens many locks is a security risk and a safety
That is
hazard.
true.
Hey, not denying. Not
Okay.
denying that.
All right.
You lose that key, you're fucked.
Yeah, yeah. You lose that key. That's true, dude. Lose that key, you're done.
But yeah, so
In the wrong
Zeke,
hands.
again,
Yeah.
like gathering information now from Aaron as he, you know, greets him, welcomes him, thanks him. You know, he says you spoke with Yelena, right? So, like Lexy was.
I want to know
alluding
what
to.
Yelena exactly said.
I don't know. Probably just thinking too hard about it.
He probably just gave the bare bones. This is what Zeke wants. He's my Titan god.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think
Yeah,
Yelena.
this is my god.
I think Yelena said what was
Probably.
needed to be said as far as the message to get it across. But again, we talked about it. Like Aaron
Probably don't think
knows.
about it too much, bro.
Aaron has the agenda in the brain. He knows kind of what the steps to go ahead and do, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Monkey Jesus. Yeah. Tish.
And so Zeke is asking, like, look, this plan, do you support it or not? And then, you know, Aaron has to go ahead and kind of explain something before he answers, right? He talks about how 4 years ago something happened, right, to open up one of their father's memories. And that moment he's talking about.
Yes, I know exactly where you're going, and yes, that is what you're thinking.
Okay.
Wait, I'm lost. Walk me through it.
We haven't gotten to there yet in our podcast, but it's when Aaron hops in and he's like, do it.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. You're so right.
Yeah.
I think that is also that exact moment.
So that was.
Because he's also portraying it
Wait.
in his manipulatory way.
Yeah.
Portraying it to Zeke as our father is horrible. And I agree with you. I agree. Our father is horrible. Even though he knows I'm the one that made our father do that.
Grisha
But you
didn't
don't need to
want.
know
Yeah,
that.
Grisha didn't want to do it.
I
Yeah.
thought that this was the 4 years back of when Rod Rice forced those memories onto him when he was chained up. That's what I thought. You remember, he's talking about 4 years ago. Remember, he was chained up and
Right.
Rod
It could
Rice
be both.
said,
Historia
let
touched
me
him.
show you, you know, your father's memories. And then he had Historia. They both touched Aaron. And that's when Aaron had that look. He's like, oh, shit. You know?
Well, that's
Oh, yeah,
also. but
that's
that-
definitely what he saw. And that's all that is what he's telling to Zeke.
That's
He's
what I
telling
thought.
Solely that.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, you're right. That makes sense. But I think also at the point that Aaron's telling him this, Aaron's already told Grisha to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually, over at that point, we understand.
So he's
that,
telling
like,
the truth partially.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that when
He's
they end
not
up.
lying, but he's not telling the entire truth.
In the past, when they do, they go ahead and they go through the memories again, and Zeke sees it and stuff like that. That's where Aaron has already felt that, and now he's showing it, and that's where Grisha has already experienced it, and Grisha is warning Zeke,
Yeah.
right, because that moment has already happened, right? So,
Right.
Because that's why Grisha's like, you got played, son.
Yeah.
Aaron's going to get everything he wants and then some.
Grisha's like, do you know how many fucking times I've had to relive this memory?
I know.
He's like, at this point, Aaron's getting it all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
selective
Grisha's like, wow, we're
suppression.
done. Like, that's why we get that awesome Grisha scene. That's when he realizes,
Yeah.
like, because he's seeing Zeke with Aaron, he's like, oh, Aaron's getting everything.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to stop him.
Because Grisha at that point was, I'm not going to do this. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
live with
He
my...
was begging literally the royal family to do something.
Yeah.
He didn't want the blood on his hands because
Yeah.
he probably wouldn't be able to live with
He
himself.
was like, I want to live
Yeah.
the rest of my however many years out with Carla and Aaron.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then Aaron's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. Go do it. Oh, it's so good.
So Aaron knows that he's already the cause of it,
Yeah.
but he's talking probably about when he was memories forced on him.
Yeah. Because the thing is, what Aaron saw, he saw the memories of the devastation happening, but he didn't see what led to before that with Aaron.
The initial time Aaron went through the memory from an outside-in perspective. And now when Aaron's talking to Zeke about this, he's already understood, oh, yeah.
He sees literally the memory that like, oh, shit, like, wait, what? Grisha literally walked out of the underground chapel, right? Because he wasn't going to do it. And he's like, wait, what the fuck? He goes,
turn around.
Like, Zeke's like, wait, you caused this? Like, pointing to Aaron, you know, he's like, you're the reason why this happened.
Yeah.
And then that's where
that's
Aaron
when
or
like,
Zeke's like, huh? And then to be more of a mind fuck for Zeke, the fact that Grisha has had to relive this so many times, so now he's like, wait, he actually sees Zeke and he's speaking to him, and Zeke's like, wait, you can fucking see me? Like that yeah, it's crazy. It had to have been absolutely a lot for Zeke to go and experience. Anyway, I can't wait for us to go ahead and dive into that.
Imagine how much it is for Grisha to see that.
That's so insane.
Grisha finally gets to see the son that betrayed him, and he's like,
I know.
You failed me twice!
Yeah.
I know, literally, but that's how I went ahead and saw this specific moment that he is telling Zeke, right? Because we understand here, Aaron, now he's
already gotten everything he wants and then some.
He is going to manipulate and he's going to do whatever, say whatever and stuff, you know, and like, so when he's telling Zeke this memory, right, where, you know, he saw his father, their father, the way he describes it too, he's just crushing their kids, right, smeared them like bugs, right, feeling their bodies break, right, he's sending a message.
Yeah.
Right, and
there's a clear tone that he's
for sure
here.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's an agenda behind this story.
Absolutely, and he continues saying that if those kids have lived, the royal family would have reclaimed the founder, right, and they would have been bound to the vow-renouncing war, and he says that humanity inside the walls would have lost any chance of surviving. Okay, and I'm trying to think about what he means exactly by that. And I'm thinking that it's is it because of the outside forces or is it because of the traitors? If they would have reclaimed the founder, or
probably both. It's probably like, well, Marley was already planning on going back anyways.
Yeah, Marley, the warriors were already there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they weren't there.
They were there.
Yeah.
Because Aaron had to be alive for when this happened.
Because the moment that we learned...
Oh, that's true.
The moment from when Grisha took the founding Titan ability...
This is when they're hiding in the stables.
Yeah.
Yes. This is after initial wall break.
Yep, you're right. So, again, I'm just trying to piece this together and understand more about, you know, what's happening here in season 4 and you know, just the layers of the conversations here. It's like
season 4 really ramps up.
Yeah, so especially from this point, right? Like we talked about how it's like, you know, I think it was like maybe an episode ago of the actual AOT, but like for us, we're covering it into parts, you know, so it's been a little while.
Right.
But it's like, this is where shit gets crazy now.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, we are really getting up to it because it feels like it's crazy because the first 3 seasons were set up and exposition, I feel like, for the, when the shoe drops, you know, the major climax.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is that it does not feel like exposition. It feels like meaty, good, like story. Like it feels like amazing story with, you know, what you know of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all of that you know,
it's all appetizer,
you
bitch.
don't. Yeah, that was all appetizer. All that you thought you knew, all those 3 seasons, gone.
Yeah.
That's not actually what happened. That's what we wanted you to happen. Essentially, as a viewer, we got our memories wiped, and we are just now.
Isn't that crazy?
Reliving, getting the info.
We live like Aaron lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because seasons 1 through 3 are before Aaron has access to the paths.
Yeah.
Season 4, the viewer now has access to the paths with Aaron.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, oh my, this thing in season 1 and this thing in season 2 and these things in season 3 and oh my gosh, it's all whole story retconned and tied back in together with now we have the entire, we've been looking at individual chapters.
So good.
Now we have the whole book.
That's why we have a podcast about it.
Yep.
Because it's just so amazing.
Welcome to Attack the Paths.
It's crazy what perspective can really do for a story. Like making your story not based off of viewer knows everything, more based off of viewer knows what main character knows.
Ego from Ratatouille was ahead of his time, bro.
Ego from Ratatouille.
What do you want? Perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, he had visions too, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Fuck, that Ratatouille opens up the paths,
a
bro.
Ratatouille and Attack on Titan, there's a crossover there.
Crazy.
It's somewhere in the Venn diagram. There.
Part of that tree ended up in the Ratatouille, for sure.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Interesting. Yeah. So Aaron continues saying that the deaths of those children are what allowed us to live. Again, the message that he's trying to go ahead and present to Zeke. And Zeke is even still trying to gather. He's like, well, interesting. So does that mean that you agree with our father?
Yeah.
You think he did the right thing?
He's apprehensive.
And then Aaron, he answers and says no. So the old man was mistaken. This is where Zeke's kind of like, oh, like, wait, wow, okay. And, Aaron tells him, like, it'd be fair to say that Aaron himself is a mistake, right? And it says that if the aliens in this town had never been born, then none of them would have to suffer and die in this plan that you and I are about to carry out. And that there is, like, that's music to Zeke's ears. That's kind of like, okay, and...
But
I'm
he's
sure-
still suspicious.
I'm sure that too, that this is again like finding out, like I was talking about earlier, about finding out that his sibling is the founder. Is like, okay, I'm trying to carry out this mission that he has shouldn't be as difficult as I anticipated. Somebody that I can trust. Maybe I can go ahead and trust my own brother. And so when he hears this, it's kind of like I can imagine that Zeke's kind of like things are going according to plan.
Yeah. He's
And-
like, so far so good.
Yeah, and he says, I'll do it, Zeke. When the moment comes, I'll bring 2,000 years of Titan domination to an end. Until then, we both keep moving forward. And he calls him brother.
Cherry on top.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll throw you a bone, Zeke.
Yeah.
I'll call you brother.
This actually brings like
Tears to his eyes.
Yeah, literally.
Damn it! You fell for the most simple manipulation
I
tactic.
know.
Yeah.
Emotional charge.
Yeah. And, he tells Aaron, I want nothing more than to go ahead and shake your hand, but, it's best if we don't do that, right? But I'll give you this. And there is that baseball again.
He dropped the ball. I guarantee it. Twice. I'm telling you, he dropped the ball twice.
Yeah.
That's why Zeke's like, right?
Zeke's like, here
Are you
you
going to
go.
catch the fucking baseball or not?
But then again, another time shift here where it is the present for Zeke, and Zeke is, again, we said he's in this trap set by Levi. He thought that he set Levi on a trap, and hey, Levi's relentless, man. You can't avoid Levi. And so Zeke, he's like reliving these memories, but he's like saying them out loud, and stuff. And then I'm also curious too as to what all Levi heard and what he knew and what he now understands and stuff, about Zeke.
Well, what do you think he can hear on a horse in the rain wearing a hood?
Well, I mean, he kind of responds though. But you're right though, and as far as logically, right?
Yeah, setting the scene up, he shouldn't be able to hear any of that.
Yeah.
True.
Because it's not like Zeke is.
So all you hear is a pitter patter of the hood
Yeah, on
and shit,
the
and all
hood.
that, and then you obviously the carriage itself,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And then the
All
way
you hear
Zeke
is-
sounds here,
Yeah.
You would just hear-
Logically, yeah, Zeke doesn't have much of a diaphragm to be really enunciating
exactly.
right now.
That's logical Lex right there. Yeah.
Logical Lex is back.
We need
Yeah.
to make that one of the sound bites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Logical Lex is back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there
There
it
it
is. There you go.
But yeah, so Zeke again saying somehow loud enough for Levi to hear. He says the only way to save us Eldians is to put us out of our misery. And that's where Levi responds. So that was your plan, mercy killings. And then Levi, typical fashion, he goes out there and fucking rubs a little dirt on it or whatever, or what do they say?
Salt in the wound.
Yeah. He goes, you're about to die inside a titan stinking mouth, listening to the sound of your body being chewed into tiny pieces. And I'd say that's pretty merciful, right? He goes, when you consider the way you stole my comrades.
Yeah, he's still
alive."
obviously.
Yeah,
That's what Levi has been thinking about on the carriage ride.
it's valid. It's valid for Levi to be
100% valid.
pissed.
Yeah,
And
completely.
yeah, Zeke says, I stole nothing. He goes, I saved them. Them and the children they would have born, and their deaths saved them from this cruel world. It was crazy that
What an outlook.
I read that too, almost like somehow, like, I guess ironically, what the real future presents to these characters, where it's like, you know, I didn't steal anything. I saved them actually, you know, and like,
He's not wrong.
what's gonna happen as far as the rumbling is like a lot of people are gonna fucking die. You
Yeah.
know? Granted, they're over on the island. The island itself remains more or less safe and unscathed, other than, you know, there's the wine and shit, you know, and
They probably would have drank the wine.
yeah. Well, I mean, they did. That's why they transformed and stuff, you know. So that's why he talks about the comrades, you know, like how he essentially saved them. And I was like thinking, I was like, oh shit, like it's kind of ironic because literally,
Even
like,
the people he killed prior, even the people he killed during the charge, they would have probably drank the wine.
oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like Levi's talking about overall body count in terms of Zeke right now.
Oh, do you think he's referring to all the lives that
Yeah.
Zeke has taken?
I think Levi holds a fucking grudge. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's also very valid too. I mean, of course. I mean, like,
That's extremely valid.
Erwin.
I just thought that if he was referring to everything, that he would have said more than just saying the way you stole my comrades' lives.
I'm sure he's been chirping at him the whole horse ride, bro.
Maybe.
but yeah, and so I thought that line was a little ironic. But Levi tells him like, well, like he's getting ready to go ahead and fuck him up some more. Go out there and start carving up some legs.
Yeah. That also might be why Levi's a little verbally docile. He's like, I'm just gonna cause physical pain.
Yeah, but
That's true. He still feels it.
Zeke goes out there and he yells out, "Mr. Sava, I hope you're still watching."
Good yell, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank
You didn't even have to stand up for it.
I really wanted to, but camera would have cut.
Right.
Guys, I would have been in AJ's camera. I would have been up here.
Yeah, if he would have had a full diaphragm.
I can make it bloodier.
Right.
But yeah, and then the next scene essentially is what's going to end this mid-season finale.
Which leaves everyone spiraling.
Yeah, he triggers the Thunder Spear. Thunder Spear explodes. Everything explodes. The wagon there and everything, and
And the horse.
the horse too.
That horse that has been with Levi since, that is like the one comrade that hasn't died yet, is his horse.
Yeah.
That horse has been with
I
him
didn't even think
through
about that.
all of, like, canonically, that is the same horse.
All
and-
3.5 seasons.
Yeah, all of the, 3.5 seasons. That is, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I saw something on that.
Fuck, that's his longest living comrade.
So he stole more of his comrades' lives, and he can't even vouch for that one. That horse ain't even Eldian. That horse did not deserve that. Okay.
It wouldn't be the first horse that Zeke has.
No.
fucking, you know.
Definitely not.
But this is the best.
Again,
horse.
Erwin's horse.
Yeah, Irwin's horse, of course.
Well, even
Of course.
even freaking Mike's horse too, right?
Oh yeah.
You're totally
He calls out that horse. Now horse is running over to him, and Zeke's
Yeah.
like, "Nope."
Yeah.
Actually, here you can have your horse, and
What is
just throws the horse.
Like a child throwing their stuffed animal at their
He
sibling.
truly does embrace his like monkiness, huh?
Yeah, he loves shit. Yeah. So justice for the horses. Honestly, yeah. I mean,
Dude,
that's
yeah.
sad.
The
Imagine
things that
his
those
horse's
horses
name
go
was
through in
Punch.
Attack on Titan,
Punch?
recognition for the horses, man.
Justice for Punch.
I'm sure we can look up what Levi's horse's name is.
I'm on it.
Did
Like-
Levi's horse have a name in Attack on Titan?
Okay. You got that.
I got you.
And then, yeah, that's how that episode ends and leaves us with the unknown at that time. We're like, what the fuck just happened? But thankfully for you guys don't have to wait for a whole freaking month.
Does not have a canon name.
Really?
Often referred to as horse or just his black horse.
Guys, I just saw something funny though. Do you want to know what Aaron named his horse?
What do you name the horse?
Take a guess.
Named it something like
Freedom?
No, it's
Carnage.
So much funnier.
Oh my
Bob.
gosh.
It is a person's name.
Really? Bob is actually the name of Jake's.
It's
eagle.
AOT.
His horse? Oh my god, his horse's name is John. Oh my god, his horse's name is
What?
John.
Wow, that's hilarious. It's hilarious.
John named his horse Buckwald.
Yep.
Oh, Red Tab and Batwing logos for Levi. He has
What?
2 horses, Red Tab and Batwing logos.
Batwing logos?
Yeah.
What? Levi, okay.
Batwing logos?
Given I don't know how accurate
That sounds
this is.
like some
Very
Wikipedia,
interesting.
my guy.
This is a website called GreatAmericanAdventures.com.
Ooh.
There you go.
And the icon in the top left is literally the horse emoji.
Attack on Titan wiki asks, does anyone know the name of Levi's horse? If not, what do you think it would be?
What do we think it would be?
It's what the question says on Attack on Titan wiki.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read if the answers have anything.
Horse. I think Levi would just be like,
Just horse.
his name is Horse. His name is Horse.
Horse.
Horse, come to!
But other than that, guys, I mean, it's really all I have for you guys this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for the next ones.
my loud brain's still fry.
Yeah, same. I mean, we got.
Sorry, I have fry brain.
We have been going for a while. Yeah, over 3.
I know, we really have been. Sorry, guys. Today's just been so much fun with you.
Yep. But seriously, though, like honestly, I really appreciate you guys just sticking around for us. I know that's really late for really most of you guys. Code miss you. Yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll read the code. Thank you so much for it, Jacob.
Yeah, he truly is the horse with no name.
Yep.
I
you
couldn't
go.
find anything.
But it's so cool, guys. So we've been getting, some cool, some friends, joining us over in these past like recent streams and stuff, and I'm just again so thankful for anybody that finds us, anybody that really kind of connects with us and who becomes a part of our community. And again, I'm just so proud of this community. Obviously, the AOT fandom is incredible, but for anybody that supports us, just thank you. Like, I can't thank you enough. I just want to say that don't ever feel like like you're alone. Don't ever feel like you have nobody to talk to. I want you to know that we all have to go through life, right? And we all are weathering our own storms, and don't ever feel like something is too difficult to overcome. So just know that we all have a purpose. We all serve a purpose, and we're all made for something bigger in this world. And we all matter, and we all bring joy to life, right? And I know that you guys go ahead and bring joy into my life. And again, the way this world is going, it's scary, but we have to remember that, we have each other, and, we have to go ahead and spread that love and positivity.
Yeah.
Remember, nothing is too difficult to overcome. It's just, they're all things that we have to just kind of, weather and just know that we're going to go ahead and be better for it on the other side, and we will endure and overcome it. So I just know that there's a lot of stuff happening, and you see these different stories about these famous people and stuff, all these different deaths, and there's just a lot of I just say the word suicides, and it's scary, but it's, as a UFC fan, you go ahead and you see somebody like Patty Pimblett. He goes out there and he says the message after his fights, especially just to men, like, as men, we need to go ahead and we need to talk to people, and we can't hold that stuff in just for the sake of being a man. Like, we need to go ahead and talk to people. We need community. We need to be able to, express emotions. We need to be able to, feel, and we can't just go ahead and constantly just hold that stuff in and hope that things are going to get better, or just, act like it, that stuff can linger, and that stuff can go ahead and just really affect you and take you to some dark places. But it's good when you have people that you can go ahead and rely on, you can talk to, and again, it's important to go ahead and speak up. So you guys know that we're always here, and we're here for you guys, and I know that you guys are there for us. So it's important, and just, again, there's a lot of stuff happening, but don't feel like it's to the point where, like, we can't overcome it together, So just a message I wanted to go ahead and say. Didn't know how I was going to say it, but I hope I got the message across, and just know that we love you guys. So eternally just thankful for everything you do for us. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Again, I love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys next time. So peace out.
That was awesome. To actually piggyback off of AJ, I'm going to copy him because you have inspired me. So I'm going to say that I love you guys, and I hope to see y'all next week. I have so much fun with all of you. I'm very proud of the community that you guys, in just a small addition to us, have been able to cultivate, because at the end of the day, the community really is exactly what it is, the community. And I'm just glad that we were able to provide a platform to really cultivate such an amazing community. And I'm proud of you guys for that. And even like welcoming our new friend today, guys, that was awesome. And I want to leave you guys with this. Remember that you are a human being with dynamic emotions. Your emotions are very dynamic. Let yourself feel them from time to time, but always remember that you have people that love and care about you. And if you ever need to talk about anything, you know, AJ said it, you can always reach out to us. And I hope that you guys can find a little bit of gratitude in your life every day. I hope to see you guys next week. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.
Y'all know I'm not good with the mushy stuff, but I'll give it a shot. You guys honestly are like highlight of my week. You guys are the most welcoming group of people that we know. And it shows with how you guys interact with newcomers, how you guys interact with each other. And we know you guys are all have gotten super close. And it's really just such a blessing, honestly. And going off what AJ and Lex said, guys, especially guys, talk to your brothers, talk to your friends, let it out. You are so much more than your emotions, though they can feel overwhelming. And you need to understand that you are not your emotions, you are not your thoughts. You guys have an independent, God-given free will. And it's not called being stuck in it, it's called going through it for a reason, because you will get out on the other side. It is hard to do alone. Have someone that you can lean on, even if it's just one person. If it's us, hell yeah, let it be us, bro. We love you guys. We're here for you. And other than that, I'll leave you guys with this: the first and greatest commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. With that being said, have an amazing rest of your week, you guys. Stay safe. Jacob, good luck for your upcoming driver's test if we don't talk to you till afterward. And yeah, do a good deed this week. Compliment somebody. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. See you guys next week.